but it can sit on a page, just the Court of Lybras. Hometown here, Lybras. Is that right? Lybras, yeah. I think is actually probably closer to what it is. Oh man. So my start's a bit of a dick because I don't have a large province, but then again, as the Tomb Kings, that isn't actually as much an issue because you have so little money at the beginning that you can't really build any buildings anyway.
You just get the thing.
It's more about waiting for your second army, if you see what I mean.
Warhammer 2, these playlists have my consent.
Yeah. I like that.
I don't know what that means, but
okay. It's a Total War Warhammer meme.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Karl Franz, the emperor, always goes, "This action has my consent."
Oh,
so if you look at the Total War subreddit, there's a lot of "this has my consent" in it.
Ah, okay. Hey, Sage, how's it going, man? Sage is the dude. He does Blood Bowl. Like, he's a Blood Bowl live streamer on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
He's the dude. I do the Blood Bowl RP.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I haven't told you my character's name, have I?
Mm-mm.
He's a dwarf, which it's a bit heretical when you hear his name, but he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
And he's a barbarian, and I've styled him as kind of like a dumb troll slayer type character.
Right.
He's a lot of fun to play. His name is his second name is Embergrudge.
Yeah.
His first name is Glurk.
Oh, you can't call a dwarf Glurk.
I know, but I had to because he just like that character is so Glurk,
Glurk's the next character I'm leveling to 110. Warrior's a bit shit this expansion, actually.
Well, I mean, because Glurk was originally from the Carpet People?
Yeah. Well, because Pismire, my, main name for wizardy characters is from Carpet People as well.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't Sam make Glurk? Didn't your brother do?
He did indeed. He got into World of Warcraft a little bit. Playing Alterac Valley on Jed.
Yeah, you let him grind all your Alterac Valley reps, so you didn't
I didn't
have to
let him do anything. Like, my.
Mate, it was like having an in-house. It was like having an in-house fucking Chinese farmer. You just put your brother to work.
Well, it wasn't even like that because the thing is I was sleeping during the day, and my brother would come in while I was asleep to play.
Yeah.
Because I had a computer, he didn't.
I remember.
Have anything. So he'd like sneak into my room and just start playing because he really enjoyed the battlegrounds.
Yeah.
And in the end, I was like, mate, why don't you just get your own character? So he made Glurk the warrior.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it was fun.
All right. Well, I'm about ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Just editing Sunday's session for the YouTube's nice. Oh, dude, I was so close to being a useless pile of trash in the session. Like we were fighting Chaos warriors and beastmen, basically.
Yeah.
Or like Norse warriors, maybe. And beastmen.
What rule set is it?
At D&D.
Is it 3? Was it 5E?
Yeah, 5E.
Okay. Yeah.
And so we were fighting Chaos Beastmen and some kind of Norse style warriors, I think.
Right.
and they had a wizard type with them as well.
Right.
Who one of the first things she did is cast Hold Person on me, and I have willpower of 8.
Right.
So I think I had about 4 will saves, maybe 5 even. And I didn't roll over 10 for any of them. And the DC was like 14 or, I don't know, something along those lines.
Ah, Jesus.
So it's just like, oh, God.
Well, should we get started?
Yeah, I mean, it's your go, mate, so yeah.
Alrighty, let's do it. Okay, well, I'm Khalida over here. He's Settra over here.
I did actually talk about that, Sage. I'm Settra. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up? I'm
So
Settra.
I'm just gonna try and reclaim my homeland as my first goal. Might take a while.
It's totally cool. Yeah, no. Sage. Sage was a wizard,
Right.
and obviously he has counterspell, but he forgot, and also he like ran away around a corner as well.
Right.
So I there was a little bit of complaining from me, slightly in character, where I was just like, maybe if someone had remembered to counterspell, that I would be stuck hold here for ages.
Right, you're up, dude.
Sweet. But yeah, the wizard got killed.
Yeah.
Mission aborted. 9th Book of Nagash.
It's because Arkan starts with the 9th Book of Nagash, so you can never get that one.
Okay.
That's what lets him build the undead units, the vampire cancer units.
Okay, cool. So not too much to do at the start, although I probably will go and stomp some orcs when I get a chance.
Like the first 15 turns of Tomb Kings is a little dull until you get your second army.
It's the same for everyone, really.
Yeah, I
do
guess so.
want to go into the Tomb Guards as soon as possible, though.
They are cool. Settra gets big buff. Remember, Settra gets big buff to chariots and Tomb Guard.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the chariots, to be honest.
Yeah, but if you had someone that was able to micro them while you control the rest of your army, they're pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hint, hint. I think I'm going to go for Rakash again. I like Rakash. But yeah, once the wizard got killed and I got free of the hold person,
Yeah.
I ran into the melee and just destroyed. I think I did 2 crits or something.
Yeah.
And because I'm a level 5 barbarian, so I get Frenzied Rage.
Yeah.
Which means I get 2 regular attacks, and then as a bonus, I can do another attack. So I've got like decent damage, and then 3 attacks with my barbarian Warhammer.
Sweet. Yeah, I've not done a barbarian. Oh no, I did do a barbarian in that 5e that Pi hosted online.
That was Pathfinder.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Which is more like 3.5. Yeah.
That was fun. It's just a shame that everyone had difficulties committing.
It was more that Pi had a screaming baby in the background the whole time.
That also did a fair amount. Yeah. I still am really upset that we never got the footage for that test run of what's it called?
The Warhammer one, the space one. Rogue Trader.
Yeah, the Rogue Trader.
The test run was very funny, I have to say. I haven't laughed that much doing anything for quite a long time.
Yeah. I do miss doing the game stuff with you and Doc and Pi and Tim. Like, they were always funny.
Yeah. I have, by the way, started investigations into how one might get my account back of Minecraft. FYI.
Nice. Yeah, I'd kind of like to do Terraformacraft, just, regular Terraformacraft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing it's still very different from when we last did it.
It seems fairly similar.
Yeah.
I think they've added some stuff, but the core of it seems much the same. I did see mention of Terraformacraft 2, but it seems to be like the stuff you were talking about last time, like the mission stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be something along those lines.
Mate,
so.
that would be really good for Terraformacraft, because what they can do is they can give you rewards for doing stuff. So, like, if it was like you needed to nap a certain amount of stone and whatnot,
yeah,
it could give you like a forge or something that maybe you don't have the tech to get. You know how like there was always a big tech barrier that would be a bit of a grind to get over.
Well, once you figure out how to do it, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But it is. Yeah, I never really considered it a grind because it was always so fun. But I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, I always preferred the high tech mods, to be honest. Like,
yeah, there was definitely.
But like, I think one of your I find quite often with games that I need a bit of guidance. Like, I don't like these super open world things. I think that's maybe why I like strategy games a lot, because there's a Total War, because there's a very defined thing that you're meant to be doing.
Yeah.
You
know what I kind of take issue with, weirdly, is the description of these games as open world and sandbox.
Yeah.
Because, like, technically open world, maybe, yeah. A sandbox has been bastardized by, like, Ubisoft, basically.
Yeah.
And other ones who do games like that. Like, sandbox should be, like Minecraft, it gives you the tools to make your own fun.
Yeah,
basically.
Especially if you use mods, which everyone does on Minecraft.
Yeah, things like Far Cry, whether they're good or not doesn't matter. They're not sandboxes.
No, I to be honest, I haven't played.
Well, like Assassin's Creed.
Far Cry's.
You know,
Assassin's Creed, yeah, that's definitely open world.
Yeah, I'll
I think what open world is,
it's
right?
not sandbox.
But I think what they mean by open world is, like, if you take a classic game like Zelda, right, until the most recent one anyway, while it has a very large world and there are lots of side quests and stuff you can do, it wouldn't be traditionally open world, because to progress you needed to do certain things. Like, there were actually like roadblocks. Like, if you didn't have the power glove, you couldn't get to the next area.
Yeah.
And I think open world means more like you can do the dungeons in any order you like. If you see what I mean.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, I know what you mean. Like, but I take umbrage with
Good word.
sandbox.
Strong.
Huh?
Good word. Very strong. Umbrage.
I take issue, umbrage, with the use of sandbox to describe them.
Yeah. I do know what you mean. I also don't think it's necessarily a good thing. We doing it? Battle number one.
Well, I mean, like, this is the thing is with things like, what are they called? Like Assassin's Creed, there is no here's your sandbox, go and have fun. It's here's your set of side missions and constructed fun.
Yeah.
Go and do them. You know, just because you can choose whether or not to do the side crap, that doesn't make it a sandbox. It just makes it a uniform set of things to do. You know. And, like, it doesn't matter how many mini games you put in a fucking, playground like that. It's still not fucking sandbox. It's, it's organized fun, which I'm not a huge fan of.
No, I know. Yeah. Okay, here we go. You're loaded in.
Loaded in.
I do love these desert environments they've made, like in all the Cambrian architecture in the backgrounds and stuff. Looks bloody cool.
They're definitely cool. Okay, I think I'm just gonna select everyone and move them forward.
Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna wait until their ball boys are engaged to come in with the jazz.
Chimerian War Sphinx. I had a choice of what to go for, and I decided to go for the Hero Titan.
Yeah.
It seemed like
so the one that you've got there, the Chimerian War Sphinx, the anti-infantry one. The other Sphinx thing is anti-monster. And then the Hydra Titan's kind of in between the two. It's quite good for Anti-Lord because it has Spirit Leech as a bound spell, which is pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty against single characters. I skipped the second campaign from my tabletop group when the second was born. Yeah, that's kind of things that will happen.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sick. I'm annoyed. I'm meant to be doing one of my real life D&D campaigns tonight. I'm playing it's 3.5. I play a artificer called Rick Sanchez.
Sweet.
And I'm a bit sick. I'm annoyed. I had to. I'm meant to be doing one of my real life D&D campaigns tonight. I'm playing it's 3.5. I play a artificer called Rick Sanchez. And I'm it's pretty awesome.
There's some goblin spears at the back, just heads up.
Goblin spears at the back, yeah. They're not anti-large though. Goblin spears.
No, but they are anti-cavalry.
Nope, they're not.
They are.
It's one of the big complaints about orcs is that they don't, that even though, like, skeleton spearmen, which are meat shields, much like the they are anti-large, but the goblin ones aren't.
Yeah.
Mate, you don't have any spears on your left-hand side.
I'm moving them.
I'll see if I can trap in these ball boys on the right. Oh, there, they managed to get away.
Kind of.
Yeah, there we go. Managed to pinch them off. Nice.
You say managed to pinch them off?
Yep, managed to pinch them off. Like a good turd.
You've got the best of turds, it was the worst of turds. I don't know why my units are crumbling already.
Because they are a little bit far away from Settra. Sorry, I'm coming in to help with some chazzes.
Cheers, man. No, there's a unit of spears here which are crumbling, which are right next to Settra.
We'll be alright.
Could it be because he's taken damage?
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they're really shit. Oh yeah, you've just completely... Oh yeah, fuck, you're going, mate.
I don't know why. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Did you have a full stack?
No.
Ah.
But I mean, like...
I mean, we've still got the Cameron Wall Sphinx up, we've still got Settra. Just try and consolidate on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Don't know why you didn't summon your own Shabti into battle, but whatevs.
My what?
Your Shabti that you've just summoned at the back. They're not in battle. Right, let's see if I can deal with these archers for you.
Jesus.
But remember, like, those are trash units, like, your war
Yeah,
space.
yeah, absolutely. No, it's just, like, the speed with which they went down is really surprising.
They're just that shitty. Let's get you out of combat. Fucking Savage Orcs, man. They are literally the worst for Team King straight off the bat.
Yeah.
There couldn't be a worse early game army. Let's see if I can go free up these skeletons for you here. Yeah, let the War Sphinx tank everything.
Yeah, I hate the freaking swords, the skeletal swordsmen. Like the spears I found. Maybe this is like what the problem is.
I mean, the swordsmen are much better against like melee people in general. But,
are they?
Well,
I
yeah.
found they. Hey, Calf, how's it going? I found they tend to like do. They tend to do less damage, but they tend to hold out for longer.
Yeah, maybe not against Savage Orcs. They won't, though. I don't think. Although, what's the melee defense on them? That melee defense on Spearmen is 35. I don't think you have any swordsmen left, so I can't tell. Your Tomb Guard are miles away and not doing anything currently.
I forgot about them. That's really annoying. They did a great job of killing those boars, and then I totally forgot that they were there. I think it's actually just the leadership. It's like the Bretonians if you fuck up the honor system thing.
Yeah, you'd be right.
Like,
thing is, like, they're free. Like, you can build them all up again so quickly. So as long as we
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like your war sphinx should be able to tank almost their whole army.
Just as long as his morale stays decent.
Well, if I start charging chariots into them, which I'm about to do, it should be alright. Your team got her winning nicely.
Nice. It's okay, Flu is kicking my ass, but finally managed to muster enough enemy energy to get out of bed. Why?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If you're ill, just fuck it, stay in bed and
get better.
I was gonna say, watch me.
Alright, well, we've routed the big chunk of their units there.
I think we've routed everyone, except for that.
We just got to kill the war boss. Get the war sphinx on the war boss. I'm going to chase down some of these units so they're not as bad when they come back.
Thank you. Archer's coming back.
Yeah, I'll deal with them.
Damn, Settra is covered in blood.
I love the animations on these war sphinxes.
Yeah. Oh, that's mashed one finger. That's why he's doing so much damage. Dude's a dick.
Dude's a dick. He's about to go.
Yeah.
Smash some chariots. No, there he goes. We're done.
I feel like I should chase him down. Like the lords, at least. But...
yeah, maybe. Could do. I mean, the war sphinx will be able to chase him down pretty happily. There go the archers.
I don't want to stay in bed, but this thing called hunger. Yeah. As a man of high anxiety, food for me is very often delivered. I actually made a tweet about that once. I was like considering how delivery companies benefit so much from people with anxiety. I feel like they should give if you have like a doctor's note, you should get a discount on deliveries.
Yeah.
Like delivery services and stuff. Come on. You can get there. Maybe one more pat. It's like a cat batting around a mouse. Just kill it.
There we go. He's done.
You.
God, war bosses are so tanky.
Yeah. Reminds me of the orc war boss lord guy in Dawn of War 2.
Yeah.
Like you get a few melee units and then just warg all over the place, and then give him like damage and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Got a few units left. Should have been more careful with my stuff,
mate. You don't need to be like it's the Tomb Kings. That's the thing. Like,
oh yeah, I know. It's just
like the skeleton legions are meant to be like meat trash.
Wish I could have food delivered. We have like 2 places who deliver, and they don't open until 3 PM.
Eesh.
Only accept cash. Ooh.
Where I live in London, I can literally get everything delivered.
I can get a fair few things delivered. There's a breakfast place here, which is really good.
Name something that you want delivered.
Freedom.
Yeah, there's lots of American places that deliver freedom in a bun.
We got an American place here, but it is shit. It's not even really American.
I mean, you only lost 5 units. That's not too bad.
There are a few Italian places here, and one of them does a Calabria burger, and that shit is nice.
Mate, appreciate how many kills I got with the chariots.
I do appreciate that. Like, my frickin' skeletons just crumbled like bitches.
Yeah, those first couple of units did, definitely. They just dropped dead, didn't they?
Yeah. Like, I took my eyes off them for a second as they went into combat, looked back, and they were just like, nope.
So basically, like, you need to, until you've got some of the Nekakaran warriors, which can hold, they've got enough leadership to hold in the middle.
I think the spears are fine.
You need to bounce your War Sphinx between.
Yeah. Making croissants. Those are all nice. I'm getting some archers as well, which will help.
Yeah, so I start with archers, which is not too shabs.
Asap smiles on us. Move for Lybras.
And that is going to be my
Amsterdam, though, is just, like, ridiculous for bikes, as far as I've heard. Like, everyone has bikes in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I haven't actually been to Amsterdam.
I haven't been there either, I'm just assuming.
I've been to quite a lot of places now, but...
Oh! I got the Cloak of the Dunes.
Tell us the stats, what's it do?
Hiding, 44 seconds on self. It gives stalk, and spotted only at a very close distance.
Huh. Nice.
So... it basically means I can disappear Settra for 44 seconds.
Oh, mate.
That's gonna be terrifying!
Imagine, like, yeah, when you've got, like, Khemerian War Sphinx underneath him. Hello!
Yeah. And he gets stalk on a fucking Khemerian War Sphinx? God damn. I'm tempted to just... as long as they don't move.
Oh, you can try wipe them out.
Yeah, I mean, they've got goblin generals now. And, well, any general is rough, as if you don't have a general or like a character fighter.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. Not as good, obviously, but interesting. Yeah, if I force march, I can actually get back to my own land. Just no.
Yeah, then you can get some nice replenishment going. Oh, you're not quite there.
No, just off. Okay, Route Marcher. You know, people make fun of me for the Route Marcher thing.
Well, they're idiots because it should be the first skill that anyone takes on anyone ever.
I know that's what I always say, and that's why they make fun of me, mate. They're like I'm playing a game.
Yeah.
I'm playing a game where it's like, you know, it's got characters in it or something, and someone will say in the chat like, "Are you going to give him Route Marcher first?" And I'm like,
yes, I am, because
yes,
that's exactly what you should do. Yeah.
No, but I mean, I'm playing like Oxygen Not Included.
Well, that's pretty funny. Well played, Sheep's chat. Keep that up. Hello, Necrotect.
Yeah, Calf's a mod in my channel, because I need some sensible people as mods, and I need to get like new mods and everything. Okay.
Is this in your Discord chat or across all of your chats?
Just across everything, like across my whole stuff.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice. And guess what I'm going to choose for my first Lord skill?
Dick sucking.
That's not an option on my Lords. I suspect that you've got a mod for that, but...
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, but that's that, so...
Lybras shall rise again.
How can you be a boob mod if no one can see your boobs, Gaff? That makes no sense. Makes sense, please. Do I want a Necrotet? Yeah, I do.
Well, as I said to you when we did our little practice run. Yeah, we did a practice run of this.
What? No, we didn't.
Oh, I mean, we didn't. Yeah, Necrotects increase your capacity for constructs, and there's a limited number of Necrotects you can get.
Yeah.
And
plus they
have a whip, and they're awesome.
They have a whip, and they increase mobility as well.
Yeah, which is like awesome. Team Kings can move so far once they got Root Marcher and Necrotect and a few other bits and bobs. Like, I just picked up a follower for my army that's another 6% movement.
It is ridiculous.
Do you know what? There's one bug at the moment in the game that I'd really like to be fixed.
Yeah.
Which is that, I don't know if it does this for you, but it flips over to watch you for during your turn and then it doesn't put me back when it's my turn.
Oh, yeah, that is possibly the most annoying thing in existence.
Yeah.
I physically hate it.
Yeah, I also physically
my
hate
body
it.
rejects it every time it happens.
Mate, I just want to prolapse.
Nude mods, that a thing?
Not for this game, but I was reading this thing about the other day. There's a guy
I think
that...
it means nude mods as in moderators.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, yeah, how much more nude can a skeleton get was what I was going to say, but...
you can put dicks on them.
There's no bones in the dick, mate. Not on humans, anyway.
Well, you can still put a dick on them. That would be more nude.
Would it?
Yeah.
But that's just putting a dick on them.
Mate, I don't fucking know. I'm just Jesus.
Yeah, you're not Jesus. I'll tell you that. Yep, and now I'm going to have to navigate all the way back across. I'm glad we're playing two armies that start quite close together, because otherwise this navigation thing would really start to yank my crank.
Yeah.
I'm going to do us all a favour as well, and I know you can't do it in multiplayer. Oh, that's a real gimp. That's a real gimp.
High Queen
What's that be?
Khalida.
Well, I might be able to do it when the turn timer's on, is to just change all my cameras so that everything is on fast movement.
Okay.
Poop Master.
Can't really do much right now. No, actually, even more than that, can't do anything right now.
Need 4,000.
By the way, guys, if you want to see Q-Ball and his horrific shit,
Hey.
you can. He's in the description.
P.S. There's no horrific shit on my channel. Like there's no pictures of me doing it. But if you want me to stream that, I guess I could. It might break YouTube's terms of service. Undecided at the moment. I mean, as long as I didn't show like the shit breaching my arsehole.
You know.
This got really
Breaching?
dark. This
Is
pretty,
that what
mate,
it does?
This is
It
pretty.
breaches?
Yeah, it breaches, mate. This got pretty. This is pretty early in the stream for this kind of chat.
Hey, Albert. No, it's perfect.
Raid.
All right, let's get a
Dude,
we're
like,
gonna raid.
I-
We're gonna raid this province to actually make some cash.
I woke up at like 10 p.m. last night,
Yeah.
so I've already been awake for 12 hours, and I have to stay awake till we finish the board game this afternoon. So I'm gonna be fucked.
Mate, I know that caffeine doesn't work well with your anxiety, but maybe heroin?
Heroin just chills you out.
Yeah,
though,
actually, that's
doesn't it?
probably the wrong thing. I guess cocaine is probably more what you need, or speed.
Yeah, some speed maybe.
That would go really well with your anxiety, I bet.
Well, I don't think cocaine would go much better either.
The climate
Yeah.
is irrelevant.
Anything, when it comes
Any
to
drug,
drugs,
yeah.
anything is better than acid.
Yeah. Well, like, you know who Howard Stern is? Do you know who Howard Stern is?
Yeah.
He's like he's probably the highest paid DJ in the world, right? And he's like quite a controversial guy, like, but he has this show on Sirius radio. Anyway, years ago I read his autobiography, and he did a lot of acid in college, and he had a really bad trip, and ever since he had crippling anxiety after that.
Yeah.
And like quite a lot of the book is about him getting over it and how it still affects his life.
Yeah.
So there you go. We went from turds breaching my arsehole to serious chat about drugs and anxiety. Well, how do you feel about that?
You've done drugs, right?
Do I want to say this on a stream? I don't think I do. Nope, I'm not gonna. No comment.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, wait, who's asking for a... Oh, the Jagged Horn tribe. Yeah, I don't have a particular reason to fight them, I don't think.
What my kind of rule of thumb with Team Kings has been so far is like take non-aggression packs for people you're not about to attack.
Yeah,
And then just make sure you break them with them if you're about to go for them.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, Count Ewald. I'm not getting a pass because I'm coming for Lamia.
Everyone knows that yoga, kale, and going vegan fixes anything. I mean, there are instances where the cure is worse than the disease.
Yeah, I mean, well, certainly if the problem was you getting invited to my house for dinner too much, then that would definitely solve that.
What, kale, yoga, and...
No, yeah, I mean, you wouldn't get invited again, so...
If you were vegan?
Yep. I have no problem with someone being vegetarian. I have vast problems with someone being vegan.
I mean, I don't have a problem with someone being vegan right up to the point where they're like making your life difficult because they're a vegan. You know, like I know someone who like I was seeing her for a little while. Nice girl.
Yeah.
Very frustrating after a while.
Yeah.
Because you know the type of person who is really passive.
Yeah.
So she couldn't eat so much,
Right.
you know, for like reasons of vegan or reasons of, you know, there's some allergies as well, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so it would be like, what do you want for dinner? And it's like, oh, I don't mind, you know, you choose. And then I'd go down through the list of everything we could eat.
Yeah.
And it would be like, I can't have that, I can't have that, I can't have that. And I'm like, why don't you just tell me what you can have, and then we can have that instead? Because I'm sick of suggesting shit, honestly.
The best way to handle this, right, so this is some advice coming from a married man. Also, for the record, my wife has celiac disease, so she genuinely is allergic to wheat and gluten.
Yeah.
And she has had it since she was, you know, born. I would suggest doing this instead if you ever find yourself in that situation. Say, guess what we're having for supper? And then they'll say what they want for supper.
You sneaky fuck.
Yeah.
I knew you'd manage to make marriage work for you somehow.
Marriage, mate. Yeah, you learn these things. Oh, 6 more turns until the second stack.
See, I went with a very single guy approach.
Yeah, which was the stumper.
Stabber? No. That'd be a bit of an overreaction.
Not what I said, but I like it. I like your thinking.
You know those single guys, they're just like, they try and get women to...
Always murdering people.
Yeah, single guys just murdering women because they can't decide what they want to eat.
Yeah.
Bastards. This is why we need feminism.
Yeah, so like my suggestion, just quickly on tactics, right, is that I think you're better off raising the 2 Savage Orc settlements and like ignoring that place, because that'll draw you into war with the Greenskins, and what you actually want to be doing is concentrating on Arkan, because there's a lot more provinces in the south for you.
Yeah.
I've never really played Khalida, but what I'm going to plan to do is once I've got this settlement back, I'm going to try and go down in Nobkrogar before he becomes a thing. Hopefully before he gets on his fucking dinosaur, because then he becomes incredibly nasty for Team Kings to try and kill.
Yeah, I can see that.
Although I do have some of those Sepulchral Stalkers, which are pretty good anti-large range.
Sepulchral. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. What was I going to say? I basically got sick of it one day, and I was just like, you order your food. Like, whatever you want, you get it. And it's like, no, I like eating together. I'm like, we don't eat together. This isn't a thing that will happen anymore. I cannot be fucked to play this dance with you where you pretend like there's shit you can eat that I might want to eat as well. So I was just like, I'm getting this. You know, you get whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, did I send you that that picture of like a text conversation on Facebook?
The climate is irregular.
I don't. What is it? A conversation you had?
High Queen.
No, it's just like a meme.
Right? No, you didn't.
It was one I was going to send you because we're talking about vegans. Right. That before as well, I think. Beastman raids in Khemri, awesome. Buildings damaged.
Tomb Kings do get quite a few events that just randomly damage your buildings, which is a little bit of a kick in the dick, to be honest. But
I'm okay with it because it's a little bit realistic because the Khemri buildings would be old and prone to damage.
Yep. You know that your Total War name is currently Poop Master General.
It's my Steam name. It's not my Steam name. Don't
add him on Steam. He'll say no.
I feel bad, but yeah, no, I will.
So what's your plan? You're going to go try and knob that army that they've got coming towards you.
Dude, stop saying knob.
I don't like being told what to do, mate. I'm going to say knob.
Stop it though.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Wait, where's Xandri?
Xandri is to your left, and I would go for it before they expand out.
Yeah. Well, I got some orcs coming at me. But no, the conversation I saw, which made me laugh, was between a group, and it was like, okay, so who's in for the barbecue in a couple of weeks? And a couple of people were like, yeah, I'm in. And then the person who is running the barbecue, I guess, says, are there any vegans here, by the way? And there's someone called like Natasha or Sandra or something says, yeah, I am, and thanks for asking. And then the next bit says, Sandra has been removed from the conversation.
Nice.
Which I was just like, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm going to take the cash, actually, as opposed to Canoptic Jars. The Canoptic Jars are really good early, but I've got a plan in mind for this city.
Worrying.
Which is going to be pretty cool, I think. How many turns do I need on me? 4 turns. I could grab this. I think that'll be okay.
What?
When it says, by the way, when it says campaign movement range for armies in this region, does it mean region or does it mean...
so province, I think, is...
Province is the entire...
It's the entire thing. Region is literally just the zone that the city's in.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. But I think, when you get the whole province, doesn't it get away... Don't do away with, like, the boundaries? So maybe when you own the province, it means province.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm never sure whether the Charnel Plaza's worth it because the money's not that much.
Well,
15% movement range. If it's the province, that's usually quite good.
I mean, it's very cheap to make it. Pays for it. Like, how much is the first level of it to build?
400.
So it pays for itself in...
I mean, I've got the money. I've got money now.
Pays for itself in 8 turns.
Yeah.
So, like, if you've got nothing else happening in that building and you don't need the money, you don't need 400, like, big ones, then you might as well use it.
I don't know what I'd do without meat.
Without meat? You'd probably buy a big dildo. Yeah, that was pretty sloppy.
What do dildos have to do with food?
They're delicious.
Are they?
Sure.
Are there chocolate dildos?
I'm sure you can buy a chocolate dildo.
Why would you want one though?
I feel like, chat, that Cheap has just gone to a different room because he got very, very quiet there all of a sudden. Yeah. I think the Sturgos Empire are asking him something currently as well, because it's currently frozen on that. And I don't have any dialogue.
I'm back. Calm down.
Yeah.
They're offering me money for
peace.
Aggression, non-aggression.
You're about to attack them, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't take it.
No, I'm just saying.
You're a skeleton of his word.
They sell chocolate dildos at the market a few hundred meters from my house.
What country do you live in?
He lives in Netherlands.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, that explains a lot.
Oh, well, that's, those fucking Dutch, Jesus.
Yeah, you know what they're like.
No, but I don't get why you'd have flavored dildos. Because you're putting them in your vagina and your butt, right?
Yeah.
Can either of those taste? Because if my butt can taste, I've been wasting my life.
I guess I don't know how I'm going to rationalize this. Well, I've got to assume there's some people that like to suck on a dildo for whatever reason, for practice. I don't know. Right. So then it's pretty obvious, like, ooh, chocolate, yummy. Now,
good.
I think that if you were to use a chocolate dildo on your butthole or in your fanny, the person that went down on you afterwards in those areas would have a nice chocolatey experience. Is that the reason?
Don't ask me. I don't fucking know.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I guess that would improve someone's life if you like chocolate a lot. In those places, are you having? I can hear your brain ticking. Are you having to think about something currently? That noise explained yes. The answer was yes.
Yeah. No. I was thinking about things, but I was kind of like also considering the whole, like, why are you using a dildo when you're having sex? And if you're not having sex currently, but
you can bring sex toys into sex. Like, that's 100% a thing.
No, it is, I guess, but it's just like, why go with a dildo?
Like, how do you get girls to peg you so often? You need.
Well, that's a strap-on, mate. And no one's.
Yeah, what goes in a strap-on, mate?
No, it doesn't go in. It's part of the.
It does.
What?
You can clip. There are strap-ons you can get that you clip the dick bit into, because then you can change the size out, or potentially the flavour.
What?
It's like, some of them are like a harness.
No one's
right?
fucking me with a chocolate dick, all right?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
if you're gonna fuck me,
I thought
properly,
I thought once you went black, you never went back, mate. But
I wasn't talking about that, but.
Oh right, sorry, I'm confused. All right, 2 turns until I get a new army.
Well, because we were talking about chocolate dildos, and then you said people can fuck you with a chocolate dildo.
Man.
And I'm saying no one's gonna fuck me with a chocolate dildo.
Not today, anyway.
Fried rice too bland? Dildos. I don't think there's a fried rice dildo. That'd be weird.
Fried rice flavour.
Fried lice!
Fried lice, that was racist, mate. You're as bad as Tim.
That was lacist.
That was lacist. Oh, brockery. So are you going to go for Xandri?
Yeah.
Yeah. One other pro tip I found about Tomb Kings, although it's more relevant in Mortal Empires, in the Vortex map, is that if you can take an elven colony city, the city itself has quite, like, it gives you like 200 gold a turn.
Yeah.
So those are really, like, even though you don't get like ports that make tons of money as Tomb Kings, the actual elven colony cities themselves do make tons of money. And I don't know if that's a bug, like, or if that's intended for Tomb Kings, but. And I think you have one kind of off the coast, like Arkin has one near his start, I think, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Oof.
Off indeed. Alright, so in 2 turns I'm going to consider sieging down this dick.
Siege down this dick?
Dick. The nice thing about the Books of Nagash armies is they're not aggressive, like they'll never attack you. Oh, I've got a rebellion about to happen.
I don't. I have positive public order.
That means I'm going to have to pull back the army, god damn it.
What? Oh, my second tier building gives +4 public order.
Now we go.
Nice. Well, next turn we get a new. Well, I'm guessing you do as well. Get a new army.
Lybras shall rise again.
We're gonna take. So I'm just trying to think. What are Khalida's things? She gives poison attacks to everyone. I have a feeling she buffs something else as well, but up here she gets like, yeah, archer stuff. So let's do arrows of Asaph, I think, and get the archers really nasty.
Ooh, yay! I can get a second army.
Tomb King rebellions can have a tendency to be quite nasty because sometimes they spawn with a lot of constructs.
Yeah.
So you need to nip them in the bud very quickly. Nice. Oh, look who it is coming towards you. So what I would do is I would quite aggressively go down the coast towards Arkan.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do what I would do. Obviously.
Obviously. Fuck you.
Hey, buddy. So my first deck is looking alright.
Campaign movement, growth. Honestly, I think campaign movement and growth does me quite nicely. Yeah, okay. Research available. So, charge bonus for skeleton horsemen, ammunition for archers and horsemen, reload time. No. Maybe I should have gone for the chariot stuff, although I don't... Is there chariot stuff?
The thing is, like, I think by nature you just give a big buff to chariots, like, just by being Settra.
Yeah, but I just figured if there's more buffs for chariots, that can only be good, right?
True.
And there isn't buffs for chariots, actually, in the text.
There is. Mate, there is. It is under Master Charioteers. Do you not have that? It's cunningly named Master Charioteers.
Where is it?
Red line. It's the fourth one across.
Red line?
Of the skill
That's
tree.
not tech. That's not tech, mate. That's the skill.
Oh, sorry. You're looking at tech. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Lord skills.
No, I was talking about tech.
Shut your face. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there is as well.
Yeah. Oh, maybe actually. Yeah, I'll do that.
The only one I can see actually is First Dynasty has chariot buffs.
It does? I didn't see that.
Yeah, runic inscriptions. Yeah, they all of the text there buff chariots.
Okay. Cool.
Semenya.
Enyaho. There we go. I got there.
Nice. Here comes.
What was that link, by the way?
What link?
No, not you. I was talking.
Not you.
Not you. Yeah, you can tell that this is off peak time for me, and oh,
they're attacking you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, it's their only place. So oh no, it's
no,
Arkan.
it's not. It's Arkan.
Where the fuck did he come from?
So I need to get rid of his archers because they're the big threat. He's only got 2 sets, but your archers should be able to absolutely, like, make sure you try and... Well, there's 1 unit of skellies he has, which is almost dead.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a weird move for him, especially as this is a choke point map. Oh, and you can just hold the choke point with your archers. Mate, he's fucked.
Well, for what good it does you.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I'll get a lot of work done with these. Unless, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Should I could, like, just... I don't think they've got anything fast, have they? Oh, they've got some bats.
Ah, you can deal with bats.
I'm actually going to take one set of units and I'm just going to run it around.
Yeah, fair enough.
That side.
You should take them both and run them around. You're not going to get much done here.
Like, in worst case, I lose them. It's not the end of the world.
No, I can get more easily.
Yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's the nice thing about Tomb Kings, is that you're never that worried about your units.
Yeah.
Because, like, for the most part, you can get them again really quickly. I think we're going to go this way. Your archers should be able to just deck the shit out of them, basically.
Deck the halls with shit and holy.
They've got one unit of skeleton swords that are almost routed anyway.
I mean, they haven't almost routed. There's only 15 of them. So
I bet you one volley routes them.
Yeah.
Oh, they managed to get a fucking volley off. Little dickbeds.
Dickbeds?
Yeah, I don't know what a dickbed is. But it's happened now. That's a thing.
Maybe it's where you use your chocolate dildo.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I've distracted one of their archer units, which seems to be a bit of a win, actually.
Their Tomb Scorpion was what I was planning on using. Are they still over there? Yeah, they are. Why do I feel so bad. I keep forgetting about these Tomb God.
Like your best unit.
Yeah.
Oh dear, archers, have you overcommitted a little bit here? Are you about to get charioted in the face? Or are you going to make it back to your spear line in time?
I don't know what he's doing, but I'm perfectly fine with whittling down his Scorpion.
Oh, mate, there goes his...
A little bit.
I've managed to incur the wrath of about half of his army. Yeah. This is where you going all spears is probably quite beneficial.
Interesting.
Oh, you really did forget about your team god.
Yeah. Yep.
Right, the rest of their army is coming to engage. Arkin's going to... You might want to get your War Sphinx in there.
Is this a bug? It's so bizarre.
Mate, you're a dick.
No, but seriously though, like the speed at which the morale is dropping is unnatural in my opinion.
No, it's about normal.
Really? I haven't noticed.
You just got to bring your reinforcements in. Bring your necrotect in as well.
Oh, he's covering.
There has been a patch recently, so I guess they may have been nerfed slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm coming in to help with the charge into their brick walls.
God, the Scorpion's so good.
It's not as
like
good
just
as
for
Sphinx, though.
no, but just for disrupting lines and stuff, it's so strong.
I think I maybe routed those cripples for you. Oh no, I'm gonna get caught by this spearman. No, I'm not. Good.
Okay. But yeah, I was saying earlier, like you know how I was saying my my game is really kind of funky.
Yeah.
You can tell because like people will drop in and then like really quickly drop out again.
Oh really?
I've had decent like through traffic,
yeah.
But no one's really sticking around.
Right.
Like it's cool because
right, that's their archer's done.
This is more of a chill thing.
Chill thing.
But yeah, it's very, very apparent. That's that's one of the weirdest things that it never occurred to me before I streamed. But once you start streaming, like you realize people won't come into a stream and be like, "Yo, your microphone's muted,"
Yeah, I know. I've done whole streams where I've had my mic muted, for instance.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my chariot's actually managed to fucking get all the way back through.
Like, they'll just come in and be like, oh, there's no video, I'll just leave.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. How bizarre.
No. How bizarre. How bizarre.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. You're driving me crazy. Every time I look around.
Yeah, good times.
I basically decided to ignore the Ushabti at the back.
They're in your archer line.
Yeah, I was like, I can get more archers.
But that's the whole point of the Team Kings.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you can Skelly.
Hell yeah.
I ain't made to look forward to the amount of kills I've got.
Oh, by the way, mate, I watched, holy shit, he can back there we go.
You watched,
I watched, I have a face cam so people pick up on that it's not meant to be muted. Oh, yeah, I don't just mean that, I mean, like, literally anything wrong, like, if your game is like, if you're capturing the wrong thing or you're not capturing it right or anything, people will literally just be like, oh, and
just leave, yeah, instead of like telling you.
I just find it interesting. But no, I watched Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It is fucking great, mate.
Yeah.
Like, as a film, it's not perfect.
Yeah.
And it's, there's a lot of issues with it, and, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
End of the day, as entertainment, it's fucking 100% on point. It's amazing.
It is incredibly entertaining. I don't know enough about Marvel Comics to know this, but, like, you know how... I think the first couple of Thor films actually had it. I'm going to enter the war with you, because I have to.
Oh, that's you! Sorry.
It's alright. You're going to need to attack them soon anyway.
I was like, who are these guys? Why am I already allied with them? Because a bit earlier, I had someone like diplomacying me.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the case like in the comics or whatnot, but like the comedy stuff, like the bro comedy stuff, which I enjoy. Like they've done it well. It is funny, but in Thor Ragnarok, it's literally every other scene.
Yeah.
And I wonder. Part of me wonders, like, if there's going to be a film where they go too much that way. But and like I know that Guardians of the Galaxy, for instance, is meant to be like that, but I'm a little concerned that Avengers: Infinity War is going to be so much like into broing.
Well,
oh fuck, they are going straight for me.
That bit where he's giving his
I don't know if I can actually beat that army.
You've got walls, don't forget.
I don't, mate. My starting settlement is not a capital settlement.
Good point.
I guess we got to try.
Worst thing we can do is whittle them down, right?
Yeah. I mean, like it's only a level 2 settlement, like outside settlement. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. Fuck, I wasn't expecting them to. And they've got to come through a gap, and they've got cavalry, and we've got archers and spearmen, so we might be alright. It's just the Tomb King I'm worried about.
Yeah, like that scene with the Hulk, where the Hulk's in his room.
Yeah.
And like he gets out, and he's like, and then Thor's like, "That's in my mind now." You know, like
oh yeah, like the cock joke. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was quite funny. And then the
stay on this side with the cavalry, mate, and just charge into any bit of the line that needs defending.
Do I have? No, I don't. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, just charge into any bit of the line that needs morale boosting.
Yeah. But yeah, there were parts in that scene where I actually laughed out loud when he did the whole like, I figured you weren't going to come with me, so I'm going to go. And he's got the ball in his hands. And he throws it at the wall, at the glass. Yeah, like bounce back and hits him in the head. I laughed out loud at that part.
Yeah, I did. That was funny. Yeah, like it was a great film. Like, and if Thor is meant to be that kind of character, then bravo.
No, see, Thor isn't meant to be that type of character. But the guy playing Thor
Chris
is
Hemsworth,
comedically genius.
Yeah, he's good, actually.
Like he basically was the saving grace in the Ghostbusters film. I haven't seen the Ghostbusters film, but this is what I heard.
Oh, really?
Like he's basically the saving grace in that film because he's, you know, he's good at comedy even in a bad film.
Right.
Be careful for your general unit. They're swords. They're not spears. I'm just gonna give a little bit of a nudge there, I think.
Yeah, good plan. Alright, some of their horsemen are almost down. That's good. Mate, so do you know what J does in this game?
J?
If you hit J, it will disengage and retreat horsemen and chariots much quicker.
Okay.
And that means you can cycle charge your horsemen and chariots.
Yeah, okay.
And it's quite useful. Fuck! Their horsemen have got through.
I've got it.
I need my archers.
What did you use with the Warhammer stuff? What do you mean, Kath? That sentence doesn't really...
It does not compute.
Unfortunately, these are Nekahara horsemen.
Yes, they are. I'm going to see if I can get some arrows into them. But they've managed to engage this archer unit slightly.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Yours a Nekahara horseman as well. Oh, you've broken.
Yeah. I figure if I can hold these horsemen, you can archer.
Mate, disengage from them. Seriously, you'll be alright. If you disengage, they'll chase you and I can shoot at them. And they're about to go, so...
It's one thing they still haven't fixed in Total War, to be honest.
What's that?
The amount of like units getting fucked up because one like
oh, the engagement things. Yeah, the last patch fixed a lot of it, but it's still not right, is it?
Well, it's never gonna be right because of the way they do.
Well, it was fine in Total War 1, I thought.
Like this here, you know. I'm engaged with a few of their men here.
Yeah.
Where my main group is, so they don't go and charge into the main group of their men.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just aggravating because it's like...
Alright, that's them now. Can you just charge in and out of their general now constantly?
Yeah.
Like literally charge in, J, charge out.
Just sounds wrong. For the face cams, what did I use for the face cam? For Blood Bowl? Just my face cam.
It's just a webcam, isn't it?
I think it might be Skype fucking Sage over with the audio. Honestly, I think Skype sucks.
Yeah, it does. Particularly the latest update is awful.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and just... Oh no, they're...
No, I need you to knock the morale of the Team King.
Yeah.
These archers are going to go. I might lose mine, but they're... I mean, they're spearmen on the left. They're disintegrating now. Okay, good. What I might do is just disengage.
Which software I used on my streams with Facecam?
I'm actually going to just disengage and hit them with... Try and kite them and hit them with archers. You can just keep going and try and knock them over. That'd be grand always.
When I did the Warhammer RPG... you mean the Rogue Trader I did on my channel? What did we use? Did we use Skype?
Don't think so.
I can't think what we used though for the face... Oh, we didn't use face cams.
No, we didn't, did we?
No.
Mate, disengage your horseman.
Henley uses, Henley uses, Zoom.
Keep chasing. I'm just going to kite him in between my two archers.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, my horseman's still crumbled.
The problem is that I like when your place doesn't have a lord. Is that lords are still very powerful. Alright, that's all my ammo gone on one set. Oh, my units are just starting to crumble, just straight out.
Sorry, I had to alt-tab. One of my old flatmates has come in to visit me, and I'm super hyped about it now.
Oh, nice.
Because, you know, the one who lives in Czech?
Yeah, I think I know him.
The only good roommate I've actually had.
Oh, really?
Or good tenant, I guess. Well, that's not really fair. I had one dude who wasn't, like, he needed a place to crash.
Yeah.
And because it doesn't really put me out, and he was super, like...
Is this the American guy?
No, he needed a place to crash, and we were mates, so I was like, yeah, sure. And everything was good for quite a while until, you know, the end, where he just stopped. No,
I think we're gonna lose this battle.
It was actually one of his friends, and he needed somewhere to stay, and
may not speed up. I don't think I can win this.
You're in control of speed, mate.
Oh yeah, boy. Because I'm just barely damaging the Team King's armoured.
You are fucking with his morale. So if you just put pressure, like just keep people in there, he might break,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
that will.
Well, we do have a few arrows left on this guy.
You're gonna hit your guys more than his.
That doesn't really matter, I don't think. See, I think I'd probably get more change by charging them in and getting the morale hit on him for charge.
Just hit that morale, while also being flanked and a number of opponents attacking him.
Yeah. I mean, he's calling him losing, but I'm now crumbling. I think. No, I'm not. I'm debilitated. Weak binding. He's crumbling. Boom.
He's crumbling.
Come on, you fucker, die. Die, you little rebellious shit.
Yeah, I mean, with Zoom, I think to host a Zoom call with a certain number of people.
Okay.
Nice one. To host Zoom with a certain number of people, I think you need to. I think you need to like subscribe or something. I don't know. Discord could be an option, by the way, Sage. I don't know how the video is, to be honest, but you know, if you're looking for an alternative, it might be worth a shot.
Excuse me. Oh, fuck.
I'm playing with the idea of no face cams for my D&D thing I want to set up.
I've got to ask, like, what does a face cam actually add to a stream to people? Like, I'm kind of curious.
For the streamer or for the people?
Either.
Because I can say for the streamer, people watch it, are more likely to watch it.
Really? But I don't understand why.
I mean, like, it's kind of, it depends on your audience, but if you want like a big audience, people feel more connected to someone they can see.
That does make sense.
On Twitch, especially, a lot of the reason people go there is a feeling of disconnection and boredom.
Right.
You know, this is a kind of what's it called? This is kind of a generalization, but most people on Twitch have some form of.
The climate is irrelevant.
Most regulars on Twitch, let's say, have some form of social disorder, and you know, and that kind of thing.
Right.
They're gamers, basically.
You're right.
You know. Oh, trait gained. Defeated Archon the Black. Sweet.
That's pretty good.
And rank gained, and we got an Acolyte of Sokth, which gives plus income from buildings. Like you heard about that guy from Rooster Teeth, right? What happened to him?
Oh, the slow-mo guy.
I know he's called Gavin Free.
Yeah, he's one of the slow-mo guys. He also used to do the Rooster Teeth stuff, yeah. Yeah, the armed robbery stuff. Yeah, I did see that.
It wasn't an armed robbery, dude.
Well, he did recently get robbed with a guy with a gun.
No, it wasn't a robbery.
All right.
The dude who went there had like a whole load of literature about how he liked Gavin's girlfriend and hated Gavin.
Jesus. I mean, but like the slow-mo guy's channel, which is huge.
Yeah.
You know, he is in it. Like that is more of a kind of traditional entertainment kind of channel, if you see what I mean. And obviously the Rooster Teeth, they do like indie movies and stuff like that, don't they? So, like, again, like that is more like old school style entertainment in that there's scripts and, you know, people in front of a camera. So, like, you know, you can't not put yourself out there.
No. What I'm saying is like that's what people, you know, that's like an extreme version of the viewership for all of these things. You know, it's a slightly more accessible version of celebrity. If you get what I mean, like that's one of the things that people want from their streamer or from their YouTuber or whatever,
right,
is they want that accessibility to feel like they connect with the person.
Yeah.
That would be useful, actually. When I watch Critical Role, I listen most of the time, but when stuff gets interesting, I love seeing the faces of the cast.
I'm gonna start trying now that they've started a new campaign. I will start trying to do Critical Role because I do like Matthew Mercer.
I'm actually, I'd say there are a few weaker links, but I am not a huge fan of Matthew Mercer's style of GMing.
He does a lot of Scottish accents.
And
having lived in Scotland, it ires me that they're not very good Scottish accents. But
yeah. The problem, it's not even really a problem, but the problem I have is that, like, he's great as a GM up to a point, and I don't think it's even his fault. Okay, let's say it this way. I don't think it's his fault that I don't like him as a GM. I think it's
yeah.
I think it's the channel he's on.
Yeah.
Sundry. Like, they limit him.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like, you can, like, for a great example is the 0 deaths. You know, like, the characters would die and then be brought back.
Yeah.
And the entire reason none of those characters in the first season, I guess, of Critical Role would die is because if they died, they'd lose revenue.
Yeah, it's all tied into their merch.
Yeah. It's all tied into their merch, it's tied into everything. So like, people were starting to complain and be like, wow, you know, there's a bit too much character death, but then they get brought back, and, you know, what does death mean? And it's like, obviously that was going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that kind of holds interesting RP back. In terms of, like, combat and stuff like that, because I imagine Matthew Mercer has to meticulously plan out encounters.
Yeah, I mean, so, like, the main D&D campaign I watch is one that's on the Yogscast live channel. They're not particularly only one of them I think is actually in the Yogscast. And I think it's really good. Like, the guy that's the GM, I think he's called Mark Humes, is amazing, I think. And he's clearly been a GM for a very long time, and that's, like, his main passion.
Yeah.
And, like, he creates some really unique, original stuff, and he's really good at not being like, wow, well, the rules say this, you know, rules as written. Like, he's good at adapting it. But, like, obviously, they have merch and stuff. They've got to make money, I understand that. That's not a problem to me. But what they're quite good at is their merch is more about the actual, like, group or, like, famous NPCs in their world.
Yeah.
I have caught my main opponent in March stance out of town.
Boom, dude, wreck him. So, like, this is my problem is, characters dying is bad for the show, right?
Well, so my point really was that, and he also said at the beginning, like, that it was in quite a low-level world, in that there were only about 2 people in the world that could do Raised Dead, for instance. Now, one of the characters is now a high enough level that he can do it. But at the beginning, like, he's quite meticulous on, like, Raised Dead costs, you know, 500 gold diamond, and he has not given out a lot of gold in this campaign.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, he
do you have any cavalry on?
I do, yeah. I have the fucking monstrous cavalry, mate.
Nice.
Yes, you're getting them.
Okay. Yeah, like, this is the thing, is Matt does great RP DMing.
Yeah.
Like, he really does play well with his character, with his players, and, you know, my problem with Critical Role is that because of how Geek and Sundry is, I feel like they had a lot of influence, especially at the beginning, on how that show would play.
Yeah.
So the point they got to, they were basically like, look, Matt, just make people fall in love with the characters and the world and all this kind of stuff.
Oh, we're starting. I'll suppose it.
Oh,
yeah.
And yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
And it distracts from like it kind of detracts from everything, basically, in my opinion.
And my only concern is this fucking vampire. Really. You can't catch me.
But like this is the thing, is like characters dying shouldn't affect a show.
No.
Like, but people.
Well, this was my point, really. Actually, is that I actually think it's really good on High Rollers, which is their one, that it's all about the world, like their merch and stuff, because it means that they're not so precious. Now, one of them did die very early on, and they did bring it back, but like it was a big quest to do it. He even did a whole sideshow about like how they even managed it. And she like lost like she became like 5 years younger. They had to sacrifice like some of their most powerful stuff to do it.
Yeah.
Like he did it the way that you're meant to do like resurrections, and not treat them like frugally, and not frugally, like you know, like they are like easy to do, and because and they had to travel quite a long way to get it done, because as I say, like not many people were actually able to do it in the world.
Yeah, it's kind of made Critical Role like an anime.
Yeah.
Like a
do me a
bad
favor
anime.
and try and free up this, like charge into there after you dealt with those guys.
Yeah, well, do you not want me to go after the Vampire Lord?
Where is he? Oh, he's by himself.
Coming at me, basically. You could bring your spears in and I could charge a bit, if you like.
Thing is, like, the more stuff around him, the more he'll heal.
Yeah.
I need to get rid of these crypt ghouls. I actually need a bit of help just here as well. But,
well, I mean, I've got a Vampire Lord and I've got zombies to deal with there. So.
Okay, yeah, you do that. I'll be alright. I'll use my archers to help in the middle.
I just hope with this new season of Critical Role, they're going to allow for character death, like, naturally. I think a lot, like, one of Matt Mercer's strengths as a DM, as a GM, is he's great at planning and, you know, like, running structure. Like, personally, I like a kind of sandboxy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like the players to have a lot of control over what happens.
Yeah.
But the amount of money that's in Critical Role, especially the amount of revenue that Critical Role specifically gets for Geek and Sundry.
Yeah.
It's their only money maker. It's the only thing they have that makes money.
Is it really?
Oh, dude! Like, go to their YouTube channel. Like, aside from Tabletop, which it runs in seasons with big gaps between, it's the only thing that's watched. Like, they have, I think they have 1.3 million subscribers.
Really?
And the Critical Role will get like 300 to 500,000 views, and all the other videos will get 10,000 views, 5,000 views.
All right, now just charge in on that fucker. Yeah, nice. There's Khalida. As well. That went pretty well. That went pretty well, I think.
Oh damn! Yeah.
Let's get these with chat.
That went pretty well.
Well, that's going to make taking their main city nice and easy. And that will start to kickstart my bit of the campaign, which will be nice.
Like, this is the thing, though. For myself, I subscribe much more to the, and possibly, you know, there's a reason for this, but I subscribe much more to the 140,000 rule set of survival, which is you have fate points. If you want to burn a fate point to survive, the GM will figure out how you survive.
Yeah. But, like, just to take, like, one of my actual real-life D&D campaigns that I'm playing, which obviously we do not have people watching us, we do it for fun, you know, it is in-person pen and paper, right? And it's our one where we do, like, weekends of it 3 times a year. We do a whole weekend, right? So we're at about level 8 at this point. It's quite a large world and things like that we're in. We came into an encounter where the GM like put us against this burrowing thing. I can't remember what the monster was. It was pretty nasty. GM put us against it. Came out of the ground. I'm the tank. I'm the party tank. I'm playing a Crusader. It's 3.5 rule set. It hit me, critted, and power attacked. And in 3.5, that led to it doing about 90 damage, something like that. And in 3.5, if you get taken to 0 and then your hit points again, that's auto death. There are no death saving throws or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit me. I was in like 1 hit point threshold. Next turn, because I was down, obviously at that point, he turned to our glass cannon DPS who was next to me, and 1 shot killed him. Same thing, power attack with a crit, and he doesn't have a lot of hit points.
See, like, this is the thing again, you know, it's like, resurrection should be maybe allowed in the first couple of minutes of a player's death. After that, no. You already have your death saving throws, you know.
Yeah.
And
the other way to do it is to not just have to be strict, because I think in 5e the requirements are for Raise Dead, which is the cleric resurrect, a 500 gold piece diamond. So to be really strict that you have to be carrying that item, otherwise you can't do it. Or to add even more rare item, like you need a item of power like a dragon heart string or something like that.
Yeah.
To do it, so that they have to go on a big quest to get it, you know. Like that I'm happier with than just you know, it's the end of a raid in World of Warcraft, let's mass resurrect everyone that's died, you know. Which is fine for MMOs, because obviously we played in a time when a lot of MMOs gave you big penalties for dying, and actually it was a real pain in the butt. Like, it was almost would have been better to Iron Man it almost, but
I mean, if you're gonna Iron Man it, then at least you can plan for the Iron Man shit.
Yeah.
But the problem with those games is they didn't want to give you the total harsh reality.
Yeah.
But they wanted to punish you for dying, so it felt like dying meant something.
Yeah.
But all that dying meant, the way the systems they put in, was just annoyance.
Yeah.
You know, it's like why am I? Basically the mentality of it ended up as, why am I paying for a game?
Yeah.
To the where you know, I'm paying for a game on a monthly basis. If I grind, which is kind of boring anyway for a couple of days.
Bearing in mind that to level your only way was really basic quests, which were kill 40 people, kill 50 people, kill 30 people, and it was literally just grinding the levels.
Yeah, and then you die and lose all that progress, and you're just like, well, what was the point there, really?
I mean, again, to date, it's one of the reasons that Ultima Online is one of the greatest games in its heyday, because, while death was annoying and you'd lose all your shit, items weren't as precious. I guess that's the way to put it. And, if you were using a high-end magic item, you would be powerful, but you knew you would risk losing it. That was the trade-off.
Yeah.
And you didn't have an effect on your stat, you didn't lose any of your progress. You know, you had to run to a healer. But it worked really nicely. And part of the excitement was getting back to your body to see if you can actually get all your shit back, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think death is necessarily a punishment. There are many instances where death is actually living is actually a punishment for your character, as a player.
Yeah.
You know, I think there are instances where I don't like it when GMs go no, your character can't die. You know, if you have a suitably good death or suitably appropriate death, let's say, and you're this. Okay, here's a great example. So I'm playing in a Hollow Earth game,
right?
And we were hunting this giant eagle, which it was a rock, which had been we'd fought it once, it ran away, And Doc Gast's character in this game was a big game hunter. You know, he was very full of himself, very kind of like very matter of fact and this kind of thing. And he got pushed off this giant cliff and was basically falling to his death.
Yeah.
And I jumped off and tried to help him. Didn't help him. Rolled badly. You know, whatever. And he. Yeah.
It might be worth. Oh wait, is he just? He's not in reinforcement range quite, is he?
Who?
On your turn, it might be worth trying to kill that army sieging you. Oh, you've come out and attacked me. Oh, I'm not ready for this kind of fight, I don't think.
Which death was it, Kath? Was it Mersharay, Keyleth, the druid, jumping off the cliff? But yeah, no,
Oh, you're staying out of town. Interesting.
But yeah, no, he basically got pushed off by the thing, and he managed to get he figured out he could either shoot with his blunderbuss at this bird that he'd been trying to kill and like obsessing about, or he would just like or he could save himself from death. So basically, he had a choice between trying to kill the bird or saving himself from death.
Right.
And he really, you know, thought about it, and he was like, my character would take the shot and die to take down this giant bird.
Yeah.
And he managed to shoot it, he managed to kill it. The bird like fell on top of him and they like plummeted to their deaths. It was a great scene. And if you were to be then like, oh, now you can resurrect him, it's like, fuck that. You know?
Yeah.
Like that completely cheapens the entire game, not just that scene, you know?
Yeah.
Um
Well, the other thing is, right, is if, especially like, you know, obviously that Critical Role's campaign went on for what, 3 years almost? Is that right?
Yeah.
Something like that. I certainly find watching High Rollers, like, as much as I enjoy, I've never thought their party's been particularly balanced. Like, it's not a very good party. They're not very good players. I don't have a problem with that, but they don't power game. That's fine.
Yeah.
We are going to wait for our reinforcements, by the way.
Personally, I'm not a fan of power gaming.
So when I play, I don't power game, but I don't like making weak characters.
Give me the knights. Yeah, no, me. I like putting a flaw in a character.
But what I hate is metagaming, which is when you use your knowledge outside of.
That does happen a fair amount in Critical Role.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they play so much, and it is hard a lot of the time in your head to figure out what is metagaming when you're playing.
You've just got to be able to go, actually, my character wouldn't do that, you know? Or he wouldn't know that. So you've just got to, you know, deal with it like that.
But, you know, like, I don't like metagaming.
But anyway, to go back to my point, right, which is that I found that I'm kind of quite looking forward. They're probably a couple months off finishing their campaign, right? I found that I'm quite looking forward to them finishing it, so that actually they can have some new classes in the thing. So like character theft isn't necessarily a bad thing because it adds variety to the actual gameplay.
Well, it adds variety to the roleplay as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, bringing a new character in can be really interesting. And I think, you know, again, like talking about a Critical Role, like I think it's just cowardice, basically.
Yeah.
Not on the part of the players, because like they did it, and I imagine they probably had to argue for it. They did it with one of the players, like his character left the group for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he played a new character, and the character was great.
Yeah.
But you know, it was just like I just get the feeling, I don't know why, that they just kind of they didn't want to change characters or to, you know, like, because taking the risk was just too risky. Yeah. That people would lose interest and like all that money would disappear.
Yeah.
Especially now, apparently, one of CAF was saying that they're not doing any more tabletop. on Geek and Sundry.
Right, which is their other like popular show, right?
Tabletop is the Will Wheaton one, where they do board games.
Right. Which
Very,
is the thing
very
that got
popular.
their channel like originally like on the radar, right?
Well, I mean, Critical
Jesus, these
Role...
archers have almost killed that unit of crypt ghouls without.
Yeah, I saw.
They're not even going to make it in. There we go. Boom. That's a thing.
Critical Role was a big factor and always has been in Geek and Sundry.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel in general here.
Right.
The other ones is Tabletop was probably the biggest show for the longest time.
Yeah.
You know, and now Critical Role, and I think Critical Role overtook it as well at some point.
Yeah.
But
Mate, you can engage. Oh wait,
I know,
actually,
I'm
I'm just looking out for these Vark guys. There's the real worry. But I've got my stalkers ready to go for the Vark guys when I need to.
I don't want to charge in with these bats here because they'll flank us.
Right.
That'll be a pain.
Okay.
But no, the other ones were Co-optitude.
Yeah.
Which was Felicia Day and her brother playing games together. Like, they started off with like really old school games that they never got to play.
Right.
And I actually watched it. I quite enjoyed it.
Right.
And then the other one was Spellslingers. And Spellslingers was popular 100%, aside from the fact that it was Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Because it was Day 9, Sean Plott.
Right.
And he is just such a likable dude, it's ridiculous. I don't know if you know him.
I
but...
don't. I recognise the name though.
he did like StarCraft.
Yeah, he's a star. That's right. He's a pro StarCraft player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do know who he is. Yeah.
And he's like just such a jolly dude, and
Yeah, Day 9, he was quite a famous StarCraft player.
yeah.
Because I do actually watch a fair bit of professional, like competitive StarCraft. Because it is amazing. Like, it still amazes me how good they are at that game.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I would barely ever describe anyone I didn't know personally as lovely. I would be happy to describe Sean Plott as lovely.
Yeah.
Like, he's legitimately a lovely dude. And, yeah, like, if you haven't watched it, I'd advise you
Is he not still a professional StarCraft player?
Possibly.
So,
But
at the moment, like, professional StarCraft's quite interesting, because obviously usually the Koreans completely dominate it, right? But,
Yeah.
currently there's a, I don't know if she's European or American, but a woman that's the top StarCraft player in the world right now. Basically, she's winning everything. She hasn't, like, one of the big events hasn't happened for a while, but she's looking pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, Bob! How you doing? I would ride Day 9 like a pony. Who wouldn't? Having characters die because of poor decisions makes for far better storytelling. Yeah, that's super awesome. Like, if you have a character and he's just like, I'm going to walk into this door, and the door turns out to be a trap and kills him. That's brilliant. Like, I love.
Well, so that's exactly what happened in High Rollers really early on. Like, one of them went off by themselves. She hadn't played a lot of D&D, and she thought she was a bit of a badass, right? And she walked in this room, like this crypt, and there were statues, and they had like quite nice looking armor on. She went and touched one, and it acted like it became a construct, and one-shotted her, basically.
Well, you remember what happened to what the hell's the name of my dwarf character in Pathfinder?
I can't remember.
It's so stupid because I can remember your character, his name.
Was he Esteban Throb? I can't remember.
No, Esteban Throb was your Rogue Trader character.
Oh yeah.
Gogglefog, Pheasant Plucker.
Yeah, Gogglefog. Yeah.
No, and I can remember Doc's character was called
There we go. Battle complete.
Doc's character was called Xantlin Goldweaver.
Right.
That was the one that couldn't talk, couldn't speak common.
That's right, yeah.
Day 9 is totally going to be the next Jimmy Savile. Oh god, please don't.
Oh wow, that's pretty harsh.
I've been watching Critical Role from the start. The bard is suicidal. Because I was talking about Xantlan Goldweaver. I can't remember his bloody name. Scanlan. Yeah, that's right.
I also, with Critical Role, feel like their party's too big. But
I don't mind a big party, to be honest. I know what you mean, though.
Okay, so that should have completely knocked the garrison in Lahamia. Oh, except I am gonna need to get one piece of siege equipment. That's fine. Let's see here.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna save my cash, I think, this turn.
Like,
oh, I just gotta do. Let's grab arrows of Asaf, level 2, and then that truly is end turn.
woo! It's my goal.
Yeah, that was quite a big go for me.
You also had that one to move.
Oh yeah, I didn't move him his full distance. Whoops.
But yeah, I'm kind of interested a lot more in their new characters, I have to say.
Well, the other thing is that, as far as I understand it, and I haven't watched, I just couldn't get into it because I think I was just too disconnected from it.
Yeah.
Also, that guy that ended up leaving really used to piss me off. Is that first campaign they did was a carry-on from the game that they used to just play themselves, and it used to be a Pathfinder game that they converted to 5e for the stream when they first started.
Yeah.
And this one, like, 5e has a lot more content in it now. Like, there are more classes, like, you know, there have been erratas to fix some of the classes as well, because they're overpowered. Things like that, so... just 5e is a much more exciting prospect than it was when they first started, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so I've watched the first episode of their new set. So that's I quite enjoyed it as well. I did actually find myself laughing. The thing I like about them is that they put it out as a podcast as well, so I can listen to it on the tube.
It was Jester, I think, was the real thing that, like, so the one Laura Bailey plays, the tiefling with the Russian accent.
Yeah.
I think, like...
Oh, I got some frame drops there. Eesh. Oh, hello,
Coop. There are only two players who I never have a problem with how they play. And this is like personal taste instead.
The big guy, I'm guessing, is one of them.
Yeah, well, he's probably the best RPer.
What's his character in the new in the new set?
It's Ford.
Yeah. But what class is it?
The Warlock.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Make your offer.
There's some he gets some good jokes in later, themed around his accent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, I'll let you see it on the thing. There's no point in like.
Vampire.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a peace treaty just as I'm sieging your capital. No.
And the other person I don't have a problem with is he plays the goblin in the new one.
Yeah, he's good as well. Yeah, he's a really good RPer.
Yeah, he's a good
He
RPer.
doesn't metagame either.
No, he doesn't metagame. He's a great RPer. He allows his character to have to be like humiliated.
Yeah,
which I think a lot of RPers have a problem with.
Yeah,
because like they get, and in Critical Role especially, I think that the ladies have had a bigger issue with, like, you know,
Yeah.
not even their characters getting humiliated. It's a lot more like their characters getting taken out of their own control. You know.
Yeah.
Like, that's hard for role players. It's really hard for someone to say, like, I want to do this to your character, and then you just going like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna raise Lamia next turn.
Oh, go for it.
And then I'm gonna use my Necrotech to far to
that's a cool idea.
to bring it up to level 3.
Who commissions me?
Yeah, like, and I'm kind of really glad that Travis Willingham, the guy who plays Ford and Rob,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that he is playing a different character. I've been wanting him to play a different, like, comedically.
But so that was my point about character death and, like, actually seeing new characters. Like, it is quite a good thing, I think. Like, I enjoy seeing new characters, and when I play D&D, I don't mind dying, because I get so little time to play it, and I've got so many different characters I want to try. Hey, look, and you're enjoying your class, fucking worst case, just roll the same class again, and just rebuild it slightly better, you know?
Yeah. Don't do that all the time, though.
No, it'd be a bit of a shitty thing, but, like, you know, if you were wanting to, like, if you really loved your guy, like, nothing's stopping you from re-rolling something very similar, you know?
Have you ever had, like, because I've had this before, have you ever had it where you have a player who makes a character that they love so much, when they die, they make the exact same character over and over again? I mean, like
that's pretty sad. Like, you know, use it as an opportunity to grow your, like, ability to play.
No, no, absolutely.
You know, maybe like multi-class slightly, or, you know, do something slightly different.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Are you gonna march into range so that are you in reinforcement range of Camry at the moment?
Not quite, I don't think.
I would be tempted to march into reinforcement range.
What's my garrison look like?
Oh,
yeah, that's going to be rough for them.
Hello, Russian person in the chat. I don't speak Russian, but...
Hello, Russian person in the chat, in Q-Ball's chat.
Yeah, hello.
I have urges for a war. Honestly, I'm not a great player. I like to think I'm a good GM.
I think you're a good GM, yeah. I've always enjoyed it when you GM'd.
I've only GM'd, and, like, let's face it, I haven't done much RP. Well, I've GM'd a couple of times. I've been a player.
Put it this way: like, if we'd have known about this when we were younger, we would have played a lot more of it.
Yeah,
it's the way I put it.
So I've GM'd twice. Twice? Yeah. I've GM'd properly twice. I've GM'd also one time for Cue Ball and a few other friends, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
As a player, I'm not great from a roleplay standpoint, because I like to make comedy characters. You know, I'm not invested in making an amazing story for my character.
Yeah.
I'm not too invested in, like, making an awesome built character and having him be amazing or anything along these lines.
Right.
Like, the thing I like from my characters is for them to be fun and entertaining, because at the end of the day, that's the point for me. And it works great with NPCs.
You've got a lot of your garrison back.
Huh?
He's got a lot of his garrison back.
Freaking undead man. Well, like, this is the thing, is going with the same stats and builds is fine, as long as you don't do it every time.
Yeah.
Like, just change things up, otherwise it gets so stale, you know?
Yeah.
Like, especially GMing it. If people choose the exact same class and stats and everything every single time, it's gonna get stale.
I always do random stats anyway.
Yeah.
You know, do dice roll selection rather than a point buy-in. People are just going to do that.
I'm fine with point buy-in as a choice, Militia Restored, or no, let's go with that. That's what we did for Sages for the Blood Bowl thing,
Right?
but I like the mix of random and choice. Do you remember what we did for the Rogue Trader, where like you rolled your stat and then chose it?
Yeah. Oh, that was quite fun. That was quite a cool way to do it, actually.
I think that's my favorite way to do it. It mixes beautifully the randomness, but still gives you some control over how your character is, so it's not completely ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you're not.
But like, also, like, if you're needing, like, I can't remember what the stats are called in Rogue Trader, but like, if you're needing high strength for your character and you get like a six, or like in D&T terms a 16, you're like, I should probably take that while I can and put it into strength. If you do it like that, that's an interesting way to do it. Actually, I hadn't really.
But if you then roll an 18 and you're like, oh crap, I could have put that on my strength, but you know the only thing you have left is intelligence. Suddenly you're playing like a really strong, really intelligent barbarian,
and you know that might open you up to doing a really weird multi-class later on.
Or it could open you up to just really interesting RP. You know.
Yeah.
Like, you roll really high intelligence for your barbarian just because. And so you play him like a smart barbarian.
Yeah,
it could be really interesting. And, like, take skills you may not take, and, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I wanting here? I want to get... Oh, yeah. I want some chariots.
Chariot.
It's the Charioteers. Actually, no. I'll get the Nekahara Swordsman. And then you, sir, I want some archers. I want some... I'll take those chariots. Because why not?
I might awaken the flock of Jaff.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
They're very good for knobbing artillery.
I've roleplayed every other weekend for the last 20 years. Except for when you had your second kid, right? You said you took a break after that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Not you, dickhead.
I wish I had, but I haven't.
Only GM'd 2 campaigns. I like GMing. Honestly, like... I'm much more into building a story for people than like running a story for my character.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just personal preference.
I've enjoyed. So I GM
Have you spoken to like
Krokgar? I guess I could non-aggression.
You GM Krokgar? Jesus, that must be interesting.
Yeah, he doesn't take any shit.
challenge me and witness vengeance?
All right, Arkan. Arkan declared war on me for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's like a weird co-op thing.
Yeah, it could be.
An audience.
It's because we're
like,
allied. Like he'll. Oh god,
Have you
there's some
spoken?
random dwarfs that haven't met me. Yeah, we can non-aggression pact for now. It's one of the things I like about the Team Kings because they're not evil per se. Like you can actually get like diplomacy with everyone.
Yeah. Hey Beast, how's it going?
You've got a Bretonnian stack coming at you.
Yeah, I see him. I'm gonna deal with the Orcs de Sauvage while I'm up here with this stack.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if they cap Sandry.
Yeah.
Particularly. Bretonnians are quite easy for Team Kings as well, especially if you skeleton up your spear up your army like you have.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, chaos is about.
No problem.
Okay.
Get them! Strike like the asp!
Oh, you're going to be another turn doing that. That's fine. In which case, you don't have anything to do. That's it. It's my turn. Done. Efficient, mate. What you can rely on me for, efficient turning.
Chaos stirs.
Oh, gross. A lot of grossness just then. A lot of grossness. Oh, you finally got some Nekakara Warriors.
Yep. Finally. Fuck you.
I've had them for ages. That's because I started with the level 2 barracks thing.
What is this garrison like? Ooh, this garrison is getting fucked. Okay, well, I'm going to lose that then.
Let's do some raiding. Or if you go into ambush stance, there's a good chance they might come out and run into you.
No. I mean,
it's not very good.
my settlement.
Oh, right.
What? Xandri.
Make your offer, but beware.
I'll take that. Crocgar's just offered me a trade agreement. I'll take it for now. I am coming to London.
Feel for my pain, guys. My kid is banned from video games currently. So I'm running a one-shot for him. 6 years old.
Well, that sounds like a great time.
I'm actually, I'm planning on doing a D&D, I guess 5e, because I've played 5e.
5 is a good system, like, and it's like, you know, with all the online tools, it's all supported and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run that. I've got plans to run a campaign and a few other things as well in the same kind of like world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you were telling me about them.
Yeah, which I told you about.
Yeah. It sounds cool.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're... Oh, non-aggression. Sure. But it's going to be open to Patreons. And the basic rule I'm going to have, I think, is you have to be a $5 plus Patreon or have been a Patreon for at least 3 months. Because basically, like, you know, in theory, I don't have a problem with a Patreon becoming a Patreon. I don't have a problem with someone becoming a Patreon just because they want something specific that I'm doing.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know. However, it's going to be a lot of work, and I don't necessarily trust someone who's, like, suddenly going to give me $1 to play D&D. I don't want to put in all that work and then have people, you know...
Yeah, of course. Mate? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Asaf is beloved.
So...
The sons claim it.
Yeah, we'll see how it's we'll see how it rolls, but I'd like to DM some one shots in D&D.
Yeah, they can be quite fun one shots as well.
Well,
I know what your plan is with them as well.
Yeah, the way my plan is they're going to be
settlement. Hello.
They're going to be one shots, but they're also going to be interesting for people. You know, there's gonna be continuality.
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual word is.
I don't know what continuality means, but... Let's get a... How much cash do I have left here?
Oh, desync? Yeah, desync sucks. At one point, I think I was using Fraps, possibly, like way back when, and I suddenly randomly started getting desync from Fraps, and it would start off normal, and then slowly go off kilter, to the point where it's like 5 seconds away, and there's no way to fix it, because you can't, like... Or there's no way I could fix it with my knowledge, at least, anyway.
Yeah. God, remember, I can't, like, Fraps probably isn't really a thing anymore, is it?
I doubt it.
Alright, come on, mate.
Yes, kind of cornered the market because it was good for recording and for,
and it's free.
Mm.
Let's push the growth. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And I finally got my first province! Oh, I didn't fucking recruit anything. Doi.
Oh.
I get a lot of doi these days. Right, the question is, where am I going next? Restara. And then we're into Krokgar's territory. Yeesh.
My Chimerian War Sphinx is already triple gold.
Jesus.
Yeah. Not a fan of XSplit.
You're not a fan of what, sorry?
XSplit.
No, but for a long time it was the best one before ABS became a thing.
Yeah.
Pro version of XSplit used to be really good, actually. But... Well, I've got a capture card, an Elgato capture card for doing console stuff. I haven't actually done anything yet. But that actually comes with some nice software. It's not...
You know what? Like, it's a shame that things are how they are, as it... basically, like, I think people would have really enjoyed, back when it was, like, properly popular, seeing you play...
Nox.
Tekken.
Oh, Tekken.
And
yeah.
Nox.
No, I was pretty good at that Tekken game. Because I used to play it at school as well, that Tekken game, which is partly why I got really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Put one this side. One this side.
You good to roll?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, Q was ridiculously good at Tekken.
Like, I could actually do all of the big combos and stuff like that.
Like, yeah, by memory, without having, you know, just...
But I practiced a lot, like, you know.
Well, you didn't practice, you just played it a lot.
No, I did practice a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're kind of a loser, I do keep forgetting that about you.
Yeah, quite. So let's just stay in there.
Lay was my favourite, though, button mashing with Eddie. I liked Eddie. He was the one...
He was the one that I fucking hated. Like, no skill Eddie. Mate, just mash buttons and
I was quite...
You were quite good with Eddie, but no,
Yeah.
the best character... the best one I was with is Jun. I could do all of the combos, and I could keep you on your horse. Like, there was no way you could get... Once I got into the first combo, there's no escape from it, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
I was quite good with King, and I was good with... I was actually pretty good with almost every character.
You mean low kick King?
I was pretty good with almost every character, actually.
Yeah.
They seem to have positioned themselves in the worst area they possibly could have done.
Well, this was the thing, you know, actually, like, when you kind of like mastered one character, you'd pick another character and then master them.
Well, because Tekken Tag Team wasn't just about one character, it was about your team of characters.
Yeah.
Like, you had to actually be decent with more than one character.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I like the guy that had metal hands as well. He was quite slow, but he was also really good once you got to know how to use them.
What was the old dude's name?
I was pretty good with him as well.
He had the body slam that used to piss me off no end. You know, one thing I will say about the AI is they target the right guys. It's really annoying.
Yeah. Let's see if I can't get rid of some of those archers. Incoming chariots!
It's Lubu!
It's Lubu!
Still really curious what they're going to do with that game.
Oh, Total War 3 Kingdoms. Yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty awesome. Look at your War Sphinx just tanking away.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if I just charge him in there, how he'll do. I also have my Necrotet, which gives bonuses to constructs.
Yeah. Well, the left-hand side's routed.
Right-hand side's routed too. Unless you turned around your camera.
No. I had. That's exactly what I'd done. But actually,
left-hand side's routed.
At this point, both sides have routed.
Yeah. I had a... I was playing a game of... what was it called? I was playing a game of PUBG.
Yeah.
And I was playing with Henry.
Not that good.
It's not that worth getting. It's alright.
I like this Fortnite more.
Oh no.
What is it? Not very good.
As far as I know, no one's playing it anymore, and it's also shit.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people playing it, but.
Well, they did add in the one thing that can save a dying game, battleground mode.
Yeah.
You know, like what happened with H1Z1.
Yeah.
It's just like, our game isn't working. Let's, add in a arena mode. Yeah.
A lot of them are permanently rotated. I think that's their army. Done. They're in town, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's this lot done. That's that town.
For you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I can't be asked to fuck with these towns, which is a shame because I can see the Skaven moving in.
Well, that's fine actually, because they're not going to get aggressive towards you. Like, you don't want to get involved in the dwarf orc shit pit at the beginning.
Yeah.
You want to consolidate your strength in the south. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to make sure Arkan doesn't get big. Because if you don't, he will. Like, you could spend your time pissing around with Savage Orcs who you're weak against currently.
Yeah.
They might be willing to piece you out now.
That's what I'm hoping for. They should be willing. They only have one place left, actually. Oh. Low likelihood for peace offer. Maybe they'll just offer it themselves.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, they're going to be tied up now with the Skaven and stuff. Like, I think you can just probably ignore them.
Yeah. Okay. You know what I really like getting actually for the I like getting Soul Reaper.
What's that do?
Casualty replenishment.
Mm.
Like my Arkan army, even if they took like 80%, most of the units took 80% casualties.
Right.
It would take them one turn in my home provinces to get back to full.
Right, got you.
Which is just like so sexy. Because it is
so sexy, man.
Well, with these armies, the Tomb King armies, like they fall apart so easily that it's nice to be able to replenish them instantly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There you go.
I thought you were going to say loot crates. Mm.
No. No. I don't mind loot crates done well.
I do. It sends the wrong message.
I don't know. I think they can be quite fun, but they shouldn't be giving you content that should really be there for free. But I don't mind it if it gives you outfits or something like that. Guess he's coming to nab the Sithy. Like, especially with him there, like, he will like, you're already peace with him, like, he'll non-aggression you, I think.
Yeah.
An audience. Very well. Huh?
I thank you.
Crazy little bastard.
You crazy little bastard.
Oh, by the way, I came up with what I came up on Twitter with what I actually think might be might legitimately be my only ever funny joke.
Go on.
Let me just bring it up so I get it right. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Okay, here it is. I'd like to introduce myself as 6 foot and 8 inches. And this is a little bit of a white lie, honestly. I'm probably closer to 5 foot 11 and 8 inches.
Yeah, alright. Alright, not bad. Not too shabs.
Well, I mean, like, most of my inverted commas jokes aren't really jokes. I think that is actually a legitimate joke, which makes me myself.
That does sound like it might be a legitimate joke, yeah.
Yeah. Can I just get a hand in the air or a me? How many people are watching right now? Just anyone in the chat who's watching right now, just like put a hand in the air, say hi, say me,
say
whatever.
Hey.
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 Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what. Why do I have that song stuck in my head?
I do not know.
Do you know that song?
No, I don't. I don't care for it. So.
Well, you don't know it. You can't say it's a bad song.
I don't care for it.
Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. Fuck you. I never loved you anyway.
That is a lie. That is a filthy, 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 filthy lie.
Okay, cool. You're a filthy lie.
Thank you very much.
Your whole existence is just...
So my first province is called the Devil's Backbone.
So you introduce yourself like a giant dick, but figured it was too harsh. I mean, you know, once people get to know me, they know I'm a giant dick.
Ah, yeah. He knows it. Oh, I'm gonna be at war with Croc soon.
I have a question, actually.
What's that?
And I'd love to... I hope you have seen this, because I'd love to know your opinion on it. Have you seen Black Panther?
I have not yet seen it, no.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm piecing out those Bretonians because they're just giving me some cash for it. And I'm just nowhere near them, so...
Like, I don't feel like I can get an honest opinion of how Black Panther is.
Oh, what? Because everyone's like, oh, it's a black star, so it's going to be really good. It is. Well, so I agree with you. However, there's a friend of mine's son on Facebook who is a bit of a movie buff, and I trust his opinion on movies. He's always got quite good insight on them, and he says it's the best Marvel film he's seen. Okay,
that's interesting.
Yeah, and I do trust his opinion on that kind of stuff.
Like, see, the thing is I think I'll like the film. I don't think it's the type of film I choose to watch.
Yeah.
You know, like there's Thor Ragnarok is the type of film.
Yeah.
I would choose to watch. You know, Total Recall is the type of film I'd choose to watch. Like,
right.
I don't know what it's exactly like, but I feel like people are too partisan about films like that, and Ghostbusters, for me to really get a gauge on whether it's worth watching. You know,
I think so. Yeah, it's like, you know, people hate the Iron Fist TV show. Personally, we were going to skip it, because me and my wife are currently eventually getting through all the Marvel stuff, right? As I say, we were going to skip Iron Fist, but. We said, you know what? Actually, my wife said, you know what? Let's give it a go. We've watched all the other ones, and it's actually probably my favourite of those Defenders series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really liked it. And I haven't seen it, and a lot of the hate comes from the fact that it's a white guy being a you know, doing kung fu basically.
Yeah,
and like Danny Rand, the character that is Iron Fist, is a like billionaire son. Like he is, you know, a spoiled white kid basically is what they're.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of critics were like, oh, everyone, you know, in this day and age of being offended, I think a lot of the critics just panned it for that reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, I personally really liked it.
Sorry, didn't realise it was my go. Yeah, I think you know that's. I think the majority of critics are very go with the public opinion.
Yeah.
And the kind of maybe not even the public opinion, but just like the general accepted opinion.
Yeah.
You know, there are certain things that you have to like, and there are certain things you have to dislike.
Yeah.
And you kind of go with the flow of what people expect. People don't want to be told that the Marvel film with an all-black cast is bad. Like it may be amazing, but people don't want to be told it's bad.
Yeah.
You know, because that means that racism is sweeping the nation.
Well, the problem is you've now got two camps. One is this camp of people, you know, that are,
I hate both camps
that are, you know, oh well, you can't say that. I'm going to be offended by that. Like, I don't like Kim Kardashian, and I don't like this girl from Little Mix. Maybe I don't know if you've seen this, but this girl from Little Mix got dreadlocks recently, and she's white, and she's got this tirade of hate because she's misappropriating a black cultural mark.
Yeah,
it's like, oh fuck off! It's a haircut. Like, seriously, like, I don't fucking have a go at everyone that has a moustache for copying Hitler's style. You know? Like, it's just fuck off. Stop being offended by everything. Just get on with your own life. So that's the first camp. And then the second camp is people that are now just worried that anything they say, they'll be called a racist.
Well, there's...
By the first camp, you know? So they're not willing to do it either. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No, that's cool. You know, you're obnoxious. It's fine.
That's true.
No, there's. I'd say there are two camps that I dislike. There's the camp of, as you said, the people who get offended by everything.
Yeah.
You know, the majority.
Not because
of
they're actually offended by it. I would point out. You know,
it's
a moral like crusade. It's a misplaced moral crusade.
It's religion. That's all it is. You know, it's like it's like Christianity, basically.
Well, at least, well, I don't know if it is because, like, you know, I'm not a particularly religious chap myself, but I'm not an atheist. I'm agnostic, which means that I don't believe in anything particular. But I'd like to think that there was some kind of benevolent creator. Why? Because who wants to live in a world where there isn't one?
What I mean is the way people believe in these kind of causes, I guess, is dogmatic.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Oh, like it's the bad part, like it's fundamentalism. Yeah, I do get that. Yeah. No, completely.
You know, so like the way people act, the way they get offended, it's a religious act.
Yeah.
Basically, it's worship. You know, to get offended by someone for something is religious worship.
Yeah.
That's what I like. That's what I like. But one of the other camps I hate is the camp of entrenched anti-feminism, there's a way to oppose wrong kind of like authoritarian views, and the way to oppose it is to not be a giant dickhead, basically.
Yeah.
Like, do you know Bering?
I don't know.
There's this dude called Bering on YouTube. Like, he got a big following by basically being anti-feminist, and you know, he's very logical, and he's very kind of, he's fairly center of the mill.
Yeah.
You know, he's not like a massive racist. He's very rational.
Right.
But how he got rolling on YouTube was he'd make videos and he'd pick someone like making a feminist statement or a you know, Black Lives Matter statement, and he'd tear them apart.
Yeah.
And now his viewership is based around basically taking someone and just ripping them apart, because like it's dogmatic. They believe something without any proof or knowledge. You know, they get told feminism is equality for men and women, and then they just say it themselves with no evidence or anything. They believe that's true.
Yeah.
And in the same breath, it allows them to say that, you know, women have all the difficulty in life and men have it easy.
Yeah.
You know, when like anyone vaguely rational or sane can say everyone has it difficult, you know? Like,
well, yeah, I mean, the sane argument is that you can't possibly generalize what everyone's life is like, you know, because everyone is in a completely different situation.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many factors about what goes into making your life what it is, and other people around you, you know.
Yeah. They do have a trebuchet.
That'd be alright. Just siege them down for a while.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to attack me, but if I defend, it should be.
I can get round, and although they'll have a lot of cavalry. How much cavalry do they have?
Honor
before glory.
I'll see if I can get round with one unit of chariots and go and get their cavalry and their trebuchet.
Oh, yeah, no, that is what I want. There we go. Lucky thing, that's what I want.
One thing I'm not sure about the Tomb Kings is why they can't confederate. Because Settra, like, I can understand why Arkan can't confederate.
Yeah, because no one likes him.
Yeah, although it'd be interesting if he could confederate vampire counts. But why can't the rest of the Tomb Kings? It's the type of thing I'd be tempted to mod in.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because they tried it and they were just too strong. Oh, Crockguard, don't you dare. I don't want to go to war with you first. I want to get this other Lizardman faction down first. Don't you go dare. Don't you dare. I'm going to take that city, not you.
Don't you go dare.
Don't you go daring again. Oh.
Sure.
Is it hot?
Ah, they didn't attack me.
Oh, I'm concerned about how big Crockguard's got already.
Bring me Nefertari's head.
I see an end.
Yeah, the vampire counts have a place left.
I'm just calling you into this battle just so the war is less attractive for Crockguard to join.
Okay.
It shouldn't affect you.
It's inevitable.
Oh my god, I can go move so... Oh, that's a big army. We're going to wait for our second stack.
Move, Lybras. Now we go.
Yeah, what was I going to say? Fuck. Paul's can't... I can't remember.
Talking about lizards and getting big.
Yeah, it looks like Crockguard is getting quite big. It's lizard. Yeah, so there's this other lizard faction that I'm going to try and kill Although I think this might be their only cithy, so I think War with Krotkar might be here sooner rather than later. But hopefully it will coincide with Army number 3 becoming a thing. So
yeah,
got decent income now. What's your income at?
490.
Okay, mine's 800 now.
Hmm.
But I think that's because I have a few trade agreements which you might not have.
Well, I only have one province.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Like, because I lost my other one.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a province even. I only have one region.
Yeah.
I may end the live stream.
Yeah?
Well, no one's really sticking around. Like, they're popping in for a little bit and leaving. I'm guessing it's not watchable.
Oh, what, because your frame rate dropping stuff?
Yeah.
Alright,
And...
well, we can save up here.
Well, no, I'm happy to keep playing and you stream, and then we can just be on your stream.
Sure. I mean, that would work. I do probably need to break for lunch and some more drugs soonish, but yeah, and yours if you want, yeah.
Yeah. This isn't going to go up as a video, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it was just like, it was a bit too, like, I think it's the combination of OBS and the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Out of interest, are you launching in DirectX 12 or DirectX 11?
Don't know.
Whichever one you're trying, it'd be worth trying the other one next time you play.
Yeah.
To see if that makes a difference. Right, let's see here.
Yeah, like, there are a couple of people watching still, but they were like 10 minutes behind.
Right, right.
You know, I've got a show game later today, and I figure, like, you know, it does take a little bit out of you to...
Sure thing. Sure thing-a-ling.
Okay. Should have just recorded it on Shadowplay.
Oh, well, you can always do that next time.
Yeah.
What level do you get at? 18 is when you get your Necro Serpent.
I tell myself.
Alright, so... Yeah, a little concerned then
An audience.
about... Oh god,
Very
here comes
well.
Krotkar. Oh, ended a trade agreement with me. Oh, don't declare war on me yet. I need to get walls up in Lybras before you even start thinking about that. I guess half my income because that was coming from Krotkar.
Actually, I've got a lot of income from people giving me money for peace treaties and non-aggression pacts and stuff.
Yeah. I think Queek might be doing pretty well because he's all the way over at me as well.
Hmm.
Oh, bye-bye the Ripper Horn. Beastmen, we never knew you.
Kill for Asa!
Sec.
Mortal fool.
Do this without marching? We cannot.
Advance.
We need to get you up. We need 3,200 big ones for that. Okay. I'm just wondering here if we should... Not yet. Okay. How does that even the odds out of interest? Okay, cool.
To battle! Kill all!
They have got some blessed spawnings, annoyingly. Hi there, Gav. So, You seem to be having a furious text conversation with someone there.
Yeah, I was just tweeting out and putting on my Discord that, you know, people can come and watch at your live stream.
Sweet.
Hey, Cav. Sorry about the live stream. It just... Ugh. For whatever reason, I just can't stream this game.
Yeah, it's odd that your computer isn't liking it. I don't think mine likes it a huge amount either, but I just like playing it, so...
Well, like, now... the game's so much smoother, like...
Oh, like literally since you closed OBS?
Yeah. I think it's the combo of both of them, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, it could well be.
That door is off!
You know what?
Meet to your king.
Oh, do you know what? Fuck, I should have done this before.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Wait, do you need more?
Hey everyone, I think a few people have popped over.
Well, I literally only had Cav watching. I think probably people tried to watch and couldn't manage it, so now that I've put out that there's this other place to watch,
Yeah.
they're probably being like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm perfectly happy to watch it. I just couldn't watch the fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much smoother mine is, to be honest. It's a bit hard to tell while watching the live stream. When I watch it back, it's always pretty good, though. So.
I always pause my live stream.
Yeah, I just occasionally have a look at it, see, make sure it's looking alright. But
Yeah.
Crocker, why are you taking long to do things? Don't. Is he talking to you?
No, sorry, he was talking to me.
What's he saying to you? What's he saying? About me?
He was saying no more non-aggression pact with you.
Oh, because he's gearing up to attack me.
Probably.
So I need to wait until I've got a few siege engines before we can do this.
My venom.
Just gonna grab a water.
Oh, good. Now some dwarfs have ended a non-aggression pact with me. Boo. This is the price you pay for declaring a surprise war. Alright, let's see here. Once I've got a couple of siege engines, I think I can take them out, but
King of all I
it might be
survey.
quite a nasty war. Alright, let's pull you into Entombed Beneath the Sands. Annoyingly, yeah, I didn't think it could.
I think I might have picked up another cold flu type thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just feeling a bit like, you know, just feeling a bit lack.
If I drop that, I'm not going to get enough. Yeah, I am. What am I talking about?
I'm not.
I am concerned that Krokgar is about to come after me, so I'm going to have to build some walls. I think that's the key. Let's go over to Poop Master.
Poop Master in the house.
What's the timeline like on your siege here? 3 turns until they run out of supplies.
Yeah. I'm happy to wait him out. I've got another army down south.
Okay.
Lord of Bretonia.
That's not too bad.
Like, I'm not in a massive hurry to get them rolling, you know?
Yeah.
Is that something that I particularly...
Are they the guys from the island? They are, aren't they? Yeah. Knights of Orgy.
Don't know why they declared war on me.
Because I think Bretonians hate undead. I'm not sure. Like, I think these guys are like they've got like they're premeditated to hate you.
Okay. Okay.
Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. I think I want 2 sets of siege equipment before we siege this battle. It still might be quite tough. Oh, it's a province capital. I didn't realise that. How far off our third army are we? When's your next research done?
15 tons.
Get them!
Oh, you've been doing some other research.
Hmm.
Guess the Shapti definitely can.
Return to Lybras! Vengeance upon them!
Let's see if we can put walls up here. And go. You'll go, you dick.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we're going to do a siege battle on Rastera next turn.
Nice.
Fighting some lizard people for the first time. It might be quite a close battle. I might lose quite a lot, but that's fine.
Okay.
It's fine, it's fine.
Don't know what I want to do here. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you've only got 17 units in that stack, FYI. I think you probably already know that.
Yeah, I was just deciding what to... May as well global recruit. Can't be asked to go back.
Yes. Are you at war with those vampires in Pool of Despair?
No, not yet. I pieced them out so I could come back and defend myself from the orcs.
Right, got you. Oh, I think Kropp-Gar's off to try and kill some orcs. Yeah, I do get frame drops on turn times going, I have to say. Looking at it.
You said food, and I suddenly realised I was, like, desperately hungry.
Well, we'll do this siege and maybe do a few more turns, and then, yeah, I might just break for some lunch or something.
I mean, I ate. I'm good.
Yeah, I have to go make soup, so... I'm sick, so I have to eat soup, you see. I also have to take... I've literally got about 12 different pills I need to take, so...
Do you watch Red Letter Media?
I do not.
I think you should.
What is it?
Well, they do Half in the Bag is their main show. Which is, like, they have a very quick skit at the beginning, which is, like, an ongoing story, which is really dumb.
You little fucks! They confederated. Kropp-Gar confederated them. I was about to attack them this turn.
Oh. Probably why they confederated.
Yeah, oh yeah, it will be. I mean, on the plus side, that means I could just jib him. He will take one of my settlements on the way back, but...
High Queen
Oh, fuck him. We're going to war with Kropp-Gar. It's happening. Woo! Little shit,
Oh, wait, I'm going to war with
Yeah,
him?
you're going to war with Kropp-Gar, mate. I mean, again, like, I don't think anything will... I don't think he'll get close to you, but... Oh, it's so annoying that the Shabti don't count as a siege weapon. Because now they're going to get the opportunity to come in and knob me. Can Kropp-Gar reach? He can't, but you can.
Are you wanting to auto-resolve?
Well, I could have done on that one, but what I'm going to do is... I'm just going to put a little ambush here. I'm not, because I'm too close to their city, so that was silly. Go back into... Go to that stance.
Just a little ambush.
Oh, they're going to have time to come and pincer us. I should have moved. This was a bad idea. So much regret.
I regret everything.
I regret everything. Hopefully Crocodile gets distracted by one of my shitty cities and goes after it. Oh, that was such a dick move by them. Hopefully the one army comes and attacks us with the Slan Priest army here. If not, next turn we're going to have to break off and try and get him. We'll go up and try and get Crocodile before he comes down. It's your go, mate, by the way.
Aha! You see, this is why moving back to my place after your shit is done would be helpful. Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, he's still having his turn, and I can't tell that it's my turn because it doesn't send me back.
No, it does not. It's very annoying.
You right there?
Yeah, just having a small chest attack.
Yeah.
At last.
Let's go see what you're doing. You're just recruiting up.
Just ending his turn.
Let's get back to me then.
Back to you.
Okay, so... Oh, and the last defenders haven't been yet. Oh, this is going to be so shit. Okay, Crocodile's still going off where he was going, so that's actually unexpectedly good. Oh, which was to go and raise that Orc City. Okay.
Yep. You have a chance.
No, it's one more turn until the siege weapons are built.
Ah. Well, if you just want to, can't you just attack it?
No, I can't. Like, that's the thing, is that you need something that counts as a siege thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and annoyingly, the Necropolis Knights nor the Shabdi that I've recruited count as siege weapons.
Even though they can destroy the gates.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I know this because they destroyed my gates when I was playing.
Yeah, like even though I could easily win this battle.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, that's gone nicely. Yeah, like it. I can do battering rams in one turn, so it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
We're just going to occupy that. I think I must be waiting for you to load or something.
Oh, sorry. I had to click that tick button.
Empowered.
Always forget about that.
Ooh, this city is fucked.
I was playing Skaven and Skaven with this guy called YouTube. Really cool guy.
Yeah.
I was playing Skaven and Skaven co-op, and he declared war on some guys. Like, you know, I obviously with Skaven and Skaven like that, you know, you're on opposite sides of the world.
Yeah.
And he declared war on some guys next to him, and like took one of their places, and then just kind of like held it and didn't push any further.
Right.
And they didn't try and take it back. And he was like, he kept saying like, I don't know what they're doing. I'm a bit worried that some huge army is suddenly going to turn up and wreck me.
Right.
And I was sorry, we were actually the Lizardmen. So I was the Slan dude, and he was Crocodile.
Right.
And same situation though.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, it's weird. Like they just haven't touched you. And then they just appeared in my land.
Oh fuck.
And they like I had no enemies down that way.
Yeah.
So I hadn't got it defended, and all my armies were like pushing.
Yeah.
And yeah, because he called me into the war when he went, because you know, thematically almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just ended up with me getting freaking wrecked.
Oh, jeez.
So that was
a bit shit, maybe.
You know. Okay, they're taking this turn.
Just wondering if it's worth stocking up on archers on this guy. That would really fuck Crocodile, I think.
What do you want
they wandered
of
off.
the warrior queen?
Oh, what are you doing? Okay, Skaven, I'm non-aggressioning Queek, by the way.
Yeah. I've already done
Because
that.
he asked. More than anything. We're going to take Doomglade.
You realise you spelt cutscene wrong?
But it's two separate words, they're both spelled right, aren't they?
Scene. S-C-E-N-E.
Oh, yeah. Whoopsie.
It's cool. I just thought it was funny because I was like, man, he is a bit doped out.
Yeah. Yeah, I did just type that rather quickly today.
Well, I mean, you went back to look at it and said, yeah, no, that looks fine. So,
Others wills it.
that's how you spell scene.
Question is...
What's wrong with you?
Where do I go? Do you know what? Let's go this way, and you, my friend, can go this way. We're going to let Crocgar come and take one of my towns if he needs to. If he feels the need to do that, he can do that.
If you really have to. You got a lot of corruption going on, dude.
Is my climate.
Whereabouts?
Lybras, Marak.
Oh yeah, but that's because vampire, his vampire count started there.
Oh, of course, of course.
Yeah, that's just one of the things you have to deal with. Annoyingly, is that with this start.
Burial gives me leadership and casualty replenishment. Actually, that leadership would be very strong right now.
Strong.
I mean, plus 15 leadership is not much if you have all tomb guards.
Yes,
but
it's a lot if you've got...
If you've got skeleton spears.
Oh, yeah. It's a fair chunkage.
The other option was like 40 canopic jars, which is also really good.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it helps you unlock the actual team kings earlier.
Yeah. I'm not doing too badly on that front for now. Fuck me, it's my go. God damn it.
Oh, sorry, I should have...
No, there needs to be like an actual thing.
A big blinking light that says, you fucker.
It's your go. It's your go. It's your go.
Are you punched?
Alright. Let's see here. What is Crocgar? What's he done? Has he come into my land yet? He hasn't. I wonder if he's going to... Oh wait, it's there go now. That's why nothing had happened. Alright, so you're going to go sit in Doomglade. That's alright. Okay, Crocgar's coming back. I suspect to try and take Restara. Or Settra.
You know what would be a really interesting army? Like, I don't think it's something they should do, but I think it'd be an interesting...
Ooh, Crocgar is low on peoples.
I think it would be an interesting way to go to like make an army. Is if they did an army where if the general dies, all the units instantly go, like instantly go.
I mean that's like
but
Team Kings and
no, but they don't take, like they die and they disappear and everything. But they don't have morale.
They fucking wounded my Necrotech, little shitbag.
Yeah, but they don't have morale as a thing.
Right.
So, like, they can't break.
Right, got you.
Because I think that could create a really interesting battle where you have to, like, bog down the enemy with, like, your tactic would be to have a lot of fairly cheap cannon fodder, and then like a couple of elite units that are like character killers that go straight for the Lord. Like make the Lords fairly weak, and maybe more magic than combat.
Yeah,
I think that could be fun.
That makes a lot of sense.
It keeps bringing me over to you.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that it is now your go.
What's that crater?
What crater?
By the Golden Tower.
I don't know. I'm sure there's a lore reason for it being there.
Hmm. Sure, I'll take some damaged buildings. Frickin' Tomb Kings.
Crocgar's on his first dinosaur. It's not his big dinosaur yet. I need to get rid of him before he gets on the big dinosaur. Although my main stack is now looking alright. I've got a unit of Ushabti, I've got the Flock of Jaff, I've got the Necropolis Knights, I've got 4 units of Nekahar Swordsmen.
That's good.
It's not too bad.
Even the gods bow to me.
And we're back.
We are back. Your garrison should be alright, Lybras. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Maharak has nothing, really, that's that helpful.
I am the true savant.
Take Golden Tower. Do Tomb Kings get anything from Golden Tower? Would they do?
Challenge me. Kill these wretches.
Do they just have a shitty skeleton army?
They got some skeletons.
Vampiric skeletons are slightly better than Tomb King skeletons, but
Yeah, they got some. They got some skeleton spears.
okay, so that's all right then.
We do have the chariots and the horses. They only have one set of dogs.
Yeah,
Should be fine.
yeah, that should be alright.
Commandment. What have we got? Construction and tax rate isn't terrible. Although for this one probably not. Unit experience, casualty replenishment, melee defense, and ambush success, public order, untainted. No, don't really need any of that. I guess we'll go for the movement and the growth.
Sweet. What's Crocgar gonna do?
Oh yeah, so I've been rewatching Bleach.
Go on.
Bleach.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so have I actually.
I did a lot of skipping. To be honest.
So I'm on to the Aaron cars coming into Earth at the moment. So the
Yeah,
first,
that's where I am too.
and the Vizards. Yeah, I basically skipped to the Soul Society arc.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the first beginning.
I watched the one with the Fisher. I didn't watch all the introductions to all the characters.
Yeah,
'cause
the
I
graveyard
know-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the graveyard one. I watched
most
this.
Rukia being taken back from Rukia being taken back to Soul onwards.
Yeah, I watched most of the fights, except for the a couple of the Ishida fights because they're just I think it's fairly boring.
Until he gets like Uber later on.
Yeah, like
I think we can win this. They do have a Stegodon.
Oh, I skipped the Chad fights too. Because, again, until he gets a bit more awesome, he's just not very interesting.
Can you see what we're up against on this fight?
No.
I think that we're okay. They've got a Stegodon, which I'm slightly worried about. I do have one unit of Ushabti, and I've got 5 archers, but the rest of my stuff is trash. But
Oh, yeah.
I think we can I think we can do it.
I'm in. Let's do it.
I think with that amount of archers, I should be able to take out the units without shields pretty quickly, and all their skink units pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got like a salt plain, this map. It's quite cool. Into like a desert with a temple in the background.
Huh.
let's see here. Alright, I'm going to keep 2 units of skeletons, but I'm going to give you the Abshabti. I want you to treat them like cavalry, though.
Okay.
And go, like, in and out.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Why are you not behaving as you're meant to? Huh. I'm basically going to keep my spearmen back to try and swarm the Stegodon once he engages.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right.
Man, that skink cohort is fucked.
Actually, they're coming towards us.
Oh, that skink unit actually has a debuff because they're cold-blooded. Minus speed, minus melee defense, and minus melee attack. Oh, right. I get it. Sorry.
It's because they're big healed. That's like.
Yeah, I thought that was like a heat thing, like because it's in the desert, and I thought they were like they had less speed and attack and stuff, but they were replenishing hit points because they're.
Let's see if I can take out these cold ones very quickly.
Love me some cold ones, man.
Oh god, they're actually taking a bit of punishment.
They
are armoured, aren't they?
And shielded.
Yeah, but they are now almost done. What I don't want them to do is get through my archers. I think it'll be okay.
Stick it on.
Yeah. That's alright. Right, Mr. Stegodon. All of my archers are coming your way, my friend.
There's a unit moving to me.
That's alright. I'm going to engage them with these guys.
Yeah.
This should help. Oh, Krokgar has just fucking fired his way in.
Oh yeah, he got what, like 4 ranks deep? He's still pushing as well.
Yeah, he's pretty nasty. Yeah, that Stegodon is fucking horrendous. I don't know what I'm going to do about it.
I'm just taking care of the cold ones. They're down.
Okay, sweet.
Now roll back and roll deep, so deep they can't swim. Doing it for Keisha, doing it for Kim. What does J do? Just take you back to where you were?
It takes you roughly back in the direction you were, I think.
Okay. Maybe they need like a system where you get something a stat along the lines of what's it called, discipline. So units with high discipline will automatically disengage even if they're in combat.
Yeah.
Because what you get now, which really annoys me, is you like disengage a unit because you want to bring it round.
Yeah.
But one like individual stays in combat.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how much of a bonus you get, charging back in.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try and help out. If I can kill Krokgar, the Stegodons don't have great morale.
Yeah.
Tomb King's standing up pretty well against Krokgar, because he's only a level 3 Tomb King, and it's like a level 7 Krokgar.
It takes a bit of time for Krokgar to get strong.
Yeah. Nice thing about a monstrous unit is I can pour archer fire into him. Right, these Shabdies seem to be doing alright against Krogar. Krogar's about to go. Oh fuck, he's gone ballistic, so he's not gonna flee. Krogar's done. Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
these guys.
That's it. I am kind of tempted to.
If you take Krogar out, it means he has to come back and then build an army and then start getting more levels.
Yeah.
Now
I don't actually particularly want him to immediately respawn though, because I don't know if the AI gets timers on theirs. I can't remember.
Well, I mean, he's dead, so you don't have much choice.
He's done. Yeah. Alright, we're not going to kill that Stegadon. Alright, we did alright there. Not bad, not bad. I do like my skeleton archers. They do nice damage.
The realm of souls fills with my flow.
I'm going to take some replenishment now.
Yeah. Only lost one unit.
Yeah, not too bad.
The desert gods bless me.
Now, the question is his... Oh, it's my turn at the moment.
Go. Attend your king.
Which means that I can immediately... Oh, that's Krogar. Defeating Krogar is a nice public order bonus as well. That you get for the trait, for, you know, the defeated Krogar trait. Have you used all your fucking... right. Khalida. Oh, they fucking assassinated my Necrotech. That's very annoying.
Vengeance upon them! We fight!
Ooh, Tomb Guard. Hello.
For battle!
I mean, Temple Guard. I think we'll be alright. You're gonna get your Necropolis Knights. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, we're into the jungle. Okay, let's see here. Bring me back here, bring me like here. I'm gonna give you to Sheepdog.
Yow!
I suspect did they have any Cold One riders? They did actually, didn't they? I'll save you in that case.
For Lybras! High Queen Khalida!
You gonna come towards me?
Oh, you already started? Yeah. God damn.
Oh, sorry.
Where's my unit?
I didn't ask.
Yes!
That's cool. That totem's quite cool.
Temple Guard, stop lining up my Ushabti. I want them to come into the back of you. Is that so much to ask?
Yes. Duh.
See how Khalida does against there. Oh, those skeleton spears are going to get so mauled.
Oh, Cold One Riders coming in at your birds.
I got them, yeah. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Oh, we're good. All of my archers on one of the units of Team Guns.
High Queen Khalida.
No, you don't.
Fucking cold one, die, you little dicks. I can't believe this unit of skeleton spearmen on the left-hand side has been holding against the team guard. I mean, against the temple guards,
Yeah.
who are about to break from the volleys that they're getting.
As long as the spearmen have a little bit of leadership.
I do have that boost leadership for it from Khalida, but
Yeah. Like this is the thing is skeletal like the skeletal spearmen. If they have a little boost to leadership, they can actually hold out really well.
Yeah.
They don't damage much, but they don't take that much damage.
no, quite.
Unless you're up against like the Temple Guard don't do that much damage.
No, but they can hold for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite. Yeah, you're right. They don't.
Like this is kind of
The goddess of vengeance appears.
this is one of my issues with the Total War game and Total War games in general is there's it's kind of very often a fight of affect morale the most.
Yeah. But I mean, that's
even
quite realistic, isn't it? I think.
I mean, to a certain extent, yes, but there's instances where.
All right, I think that's my turn.
Yeah. Ah, it's my turn again.
Yeah.
It's been like 10 years.
Yeah, that was two battles there.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. How is our 4 and 2, 4 and... Oh, that's fine, yeah. Okay, so we will upgrade our Necrotet to with okay, I guess we'll just go with no big jar hoarder. Why not?
The reptiles are nothing.
Ha! One of my team kings. Oh, I think Settra just went. The reptiles are nothing.
Ramket. Nice. What can I awaken? Oh, I can take a weapon? The golden dagger. Probably not. It's not really worth it for 50
jars.
Yeah. And they called it a mine.
A mine?
God, they fucking butchered his character.
Gimli?
In the films.
I don't like the books. I prefer the films.
I'm not like a avid fan of them.
Ooh.
I think you got a pretty strong army there.
The thing is, I could retreat.
Oh no, it's yeah.
I think, depending on which way I retreat, I don't think one of them can get to me. Ah, they could. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fight it now.
But you're not being pincered here either. Like
No,
in where it was
in the
before,
other one, yeah.
They were going to be coming from behind and in front.
Yeah. And also, because Kroq-Gar's the leading army and he's almost dead, I think that will give them quite a big morale shock when he dies.
Yeah, you couldn't take out a general.
So we might be able to harm. Like, the reality is, this with the Team Kings, it doesn't really matter if you lose a shitty stack like this, because you can pull it back up so quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give you the Abshabti. You know your job with them.
Kroq-Gar.
I'm kind of wondering if it's worth us rushing up to Kroq-Gar to take him out before the reinforcements get there.
That's what I was going to do. Okay, so I'm going to have the Ushabti actually on the right side, and I'm going to rush them forward and maybe try and, like, if they do try and retreat to the reinforcements.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. We're starting.
Yeah. Thought they might do that.
Yeah. And they call it a mine.
A mine. I don't think we're going to get there.
Well, either way, we can put arrows into them while they're organising.
Yeah. Have you watched Kuroko no Basket yet?
No. The new anime I'm currently watching is Black Clover.
Okay.
Which, have you heard of it?
Yeah.
It's pretty good so far. I have to say.
Most
pretty
recent one I probably watched is Overlord, the second season.
Not familiar with.
Oh, dude, you should watch Overlord. I think you'd like it.
I am.
It's basically, like 9.
Like what? Sorry.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
They start in a game and then.
Oh, it's another virtual world anime.
Well, not quite. It's the closing down of the game.
Okay.
And they were like an evil guild, and he was the only dude left playing it, like left playing the game in his guild.
Right.
And they got all like these legendary items and all these things, and the game's closing down. He's by himself in his kind of guild home type thing.
Yeah.
And he's like counting down the clock, waiting for the game to close, and then he just suddenly is real.
Right. See if I can volley down there.
And all of his like NPCs who are guarding his, he's basically like a necromancer skeleton, is what he was playing.
Right.
And he ends up basically, for some reason, living as his character in this like real inverted commas world.
Right.
And trying to figure out what the hell's going on, except for he's kind of evil as well.
Right.
Like he's still got his personality of like a salaryman who, office worker
who's
like 35 and that kind of thing. But at the same time, he is also an undead leech who is ridiculously powerful, and you know, these kind of things.
Right.
And he will literally like look at humans and be like, I don't care about them, just kill them. So it's really interesting. I was like, yeah,
interesting, yeah.
Fucking do it. Oh god,
Yeah, mate.
that was magic that I just got out of the way of.
Yeah, well, we're pretty fun.
Well,
we got rid of the Stegodon. Unfortunately, they are through our lines, so I am a little fucked.
Where are they through our lines?
At the left-hand side. Right hand side. I'm turned around at the moment.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Let's put you in the middle here, see if you can't hold that up.
You may want to get Rafash in.
Yeah, he's going in.
I think I kind of bolstered your left side.
We're doing alright, but considering... Well, I don't mind losing this army, it was a trash army anyway.
Yeah.
It's really just there to... I was hoping it could slow them down for another turn, because they're going to take back that city, which is a bit of a pain, but it won't be for another turn at least. Oh, I've managed to rout some of their units.
Yeah, I helped break the left side a little bit, I guess. So that's not terrible bad. Oh, this is terrible bad.
It's alright. Just take out a decent chunk of their army, that's alright. Oh, the random Tomb Kings don't get that like body explosion thing that most of them get. That the Dynasty ones get. Alright, I'm just gonna speed it up because this is the game basically.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I can concede, can't I? Oh yeah, but I want to take out as much of them as possible.
Yeah, I'm still digging some out.
Yeah, Rakash is still going as well, Justin. There he goes. Right, we took a lot of them out. It should be alright. I mean, Crocodile died again. Oh, wait, didn't we kill Crocodile last map? How was he back up in that army? Did we not kill him?
I guess, yeah.
I'm sure we killed him. You even said to me, oh, you've killed him now, it doesn't matter.
I think it said wounded, maybe.
Yeah, but that should mean that he's out of the recruitment pool for X turns.
Maybe.
Weird. Oh, and he's still alive somehow. Again. He definitely went down. Yeah. They're going to be able to get that. But their armies are pretty fucked, so I should be able to come back up and pump them a little bit. Right, I'm going to do my next turn, and then I want to stop some lunch, because I'm hungry as balls.
Is that me? Oh, shit, it is me.
Well, the top knot's declaring war on me. Oh. Oh, they just really hate you.
I swear we declared... Oh, no, we didn't declare peace.
I mean, I can do this.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Let's see here.
A true warrior of Lybras.
Are we taking a break?
Yeah, I'm just doing my turn, and then...
Oh, you get to do your turn, but...
High Queen
yeah, because I'm not going to hit end turn, so...
Alright.
That's how this is going to work. Alright, save it up. Little bitch.
Alright. I can't.
Okay.
It's not my turn.
I've got to save here. Okay, well, in which case, you're going to get to have your turn. But
I probably shouldn't.
save it before you hit end turn, or save it before you do your turn.
Yeah, I won't do my turn, because I think I have to go and attack top knots.
Yeah.
Saved.
Cool. Well, thank you everyone for watching. While you deal with our flickering gameplay. Might see you later.
Yeah.